and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
Been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are
Hers and
his, three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. You'll see that life is upon again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous.
Down at our rendezvous.
Three's company too.
All right, hold on there, guys. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Tonight you got Mr. Night Tiger and you got Mrs. Night Tiger with me. She's going to be keeping score and keeping an eye on me so I don't get too crazy. And then we have
good luck with that.
the silver-haired Bronze Age babe who tonight will be representing who? What artist?
That would be Neil Adams. So I know it comes as a shock to people if you watch my channel, but I like him. So that's me.
How are things going with you? Everything up in Michigan?
Very good. The summer is treating us all well, and yet still comic books are coming through the transom. So I've got some new ideas for some new stuff on my channel that I'll be rolling out in a few weeks. So I'm still in the game, kids. Still in the game.
And we enjoy watching you. What's up, Roger? Roger said hi to everybody. And then we have
met a Rog.
Lady Fantastic. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing well. You guys can see Miss Kitty's feeling pretty good there. Her little fat pouch. So she's living the life of Riley.
Now, what artist are you going to represent tonight?
Jack the King Kirby.
Yeah, baby. We know you love your Kirby.
I do love my Kirby.
Okay, hold on a sec. So I'm going to be representing Plug and Steranko. So what are we been doing? We're going to be showing covers from each of our. What happened? My camera fell. We're going to be showing. Hold on, technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. We're going to be showing covers from each artist that we're representing, and then you guys get to vote on which one's your favorite. But before we get started, we'll let people filter into the chat. We got Gratu in. What's up, brother? So we're going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm going to wait a few minutes. If you guys have anything you want to talk about or show or share.
Oh. Shoot.
I texted you bring a stack of books.
Well, I do, but I want to save, the best stuff for
I
the
think
battle.
we're going to do I don't think we'll do 10 rounds.
Okay. Well, I do have something that I can talk about a little bit about. And it seems, because I'm backwards, it seems appropriate given Mike and the discussion of price tags. So this is a Neil Adams variant cover of Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. And it is signed by him. Now, I got this. I think they let this one slip through over at Continuity Studios because I got this in a mystery box. They used to sell mystery boxes. And for $400, you got a head sketch, and you can see stuff I've got up there of Superman and Batman. You get a head sketch, but you also get a bunch of books, and you have no idea what's going to be in it. They included this slab in that. So I basically, if I do the math, I basically paid $10 for this.
Oh, wow.
I know.
The front door.
Shut the front door, right? So I know. And then after Neil Adams passed away, I watched the Continuity claim sales and auctions that they have on Facebook and Instagram. And they had one copy of this left. And they sold it for $600.
Wow.
Dang.
Ooh. So, wow. So I am very lucky to have this, and I am delighted because I think it's hysterical.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it, and it's one of the few covers that he apparently painted. And so that's what I have to share in preparation of Bronze and
Good
Silver
story.
Age, or Silver Age and Bronze Age Neil Adams for our little artist fight off here. So there you go.
All right, I'm going to kick over to Carolyn. I'm getting ready to do a giveaway, and then we're going to get into the rounds.
All right, man.
Let me
I just
see.
have some books that I pulled because you said bring some stuff that we can be, to show. But I like this issue of Thor 291. It's where the gods, like the Olympian gods, fight the Eternals. And so, yeah, it's just a fun little story. And if you guys see, this is 1979. The earliest directs have a slash through it. Knowledge is power.
Mhm.
Just saying. Captain Marvel 18. This is where Carol Danvers gets her powers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, neat.
So
Nice Gil Kane cover, too.
yeah, so this is just good stuff. I found this for
Yeah.
heck of a deal at my LCS a while ago. So, and then this issue was a gift from Steve Whiting. It's from that same Captain Marvel run. It's issue
Nice.
57.
Yeah, I know you love that one.
Yeah, I like Thor, man. So we've got Captain Marvel versus Thor. It's just just good times, man. And
Okay,
then
go ahead. Let me stop you for a minute. If anyone's watching and they want to get in on this giveaway, you need to show yourself now. I got James, Gratu, Metarog, and Jackson Roy Kirk. All right, go for it.
I believe this is Wally Wood. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, neat.
Yep, Wally Wood, Marie Severin. Actually, the story is that Wally sent her the pencils, and she was completely naked with nipples and everything as a joke.
Oh, nice. So
Oh, funny.
She had to redraw.
Marie had to
redraw it.
clothe her.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So there's that. And, one more and then go to somebody else. But this was an awesome gift from Steven Spock. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's a goober and he has, a dog named Spock and a cat named Worf. And they're really cute. And this is Conan the Barbarian, number 15.
Great cover. Barry
Some
Windsor.
beautiful Barry Windsor Smith art. And I just absolutely treasure this, man.
Yeah, that's a coffin comic, possibly.
This is a coffin book, definitely. Definitely a coffin book. So, all right, that's what I'm going to show you.
What's the name of that guy? He looks so cool.
Elric?
Yeah, he looks so cool right there.
Yeah, the first
Love
appearance of Elric is in 14.
I have that.
And so this is issue 15 where...
Oh, I think I have 14 and I don't have that one.
Yeah, 14 is like his first. And then you've got this one. Boom.
Okay, we got more people signing in. So we got Russ.
Super Rush.
I'll just show it if you're not going to switch.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Some
Colby,
beautiful-
McNulty.
That is so cool.
Walt Simonson art.
Man.
And you've got then let's see. Oh, here's an early appearance of Rogue. It's in ROM, the most random book
wow.
ever. But do you see her there on the right with the little Bonnie Raitt shortcut hair
Oh, nice.
and green? That's Rogue. So early appearance of Rogue. Yeah, it's just funny. Ooh.
Okay, and we're gonna cut out. Let me do the drawing, and we're gonna get into this.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We got all the names here. We got Colton McNulty, Gratu, Jackson Roy Kirk, James Betterog, and Ross. We're gonna do two. We're gonna do two chooses, and the second time is going to be the winner. Okay, one. Sorry, Roger. Two. Here we go. Gratu, you are the winner, my brother. Just
What does he get? What does he get?
Oh, this is what you get. I'm sorry, guys. Second print. ASM. What is that? 250, 250 or 265. First Silver Sable. Man, I hate this dang.
You're a little pixelated, my man.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? Sorry.
It's okay. You only have so much control.
Yeah. And then this is Creatures on the Loose, number 12, July 1971. So that's going to be yours. Gratu, just contact me. I got you on my Instagram, and we'll get that out to you.
Well done, or well
Yeah.
So we're going to have another give. We're going to give
Great.
2-3 more prizes later. So the next prize is you get some superhero cookie cutters,
done.
only from Night Tiger, a Golden Age Marvel comic
Oh my goodness.
with some Basil. I think Basil Wolverton art in here. And then you get the first Illuminati.
Good
New-
time.
This is a good stuff, Mike. You sure you want to give it away?
I know.
Hey, it's my channel. I got to. Nighttime. And then that's not it. So that's one giveaway. That's the main. And then we got 2 T-shirts. You got your Top Gun, your Maverick. And you got your-
Danger zone.
Okay. So
The Jackson Roy Kirk. When is the Shebab original Neil Adams art giveaway? Well, first of all, I get to call him Jackson, not just the Jackson Roy Kirk. And so from my heart, Jackson, never. But thanks for
Yeah,
asking,
nobody has
and thanks
time.
for stopping by.
I think my son's in the chat. Jacob3390. What's up, son? Give Sadie a kiss for me. Okay, so round 1. Carolyn, we're gonna let you start. So Caroline, you tell us who you're representing and try to sell that cover to the chat. You ready? Can you do it?
Yeah, I'm ready. So I'm gonna start off with Jack the King Kirby, and he did quite a few things across the years. But what I'm gonna start off with is something that he was well known for, and that is the Fantastic Four. And I'll be showing the second appearance of Black Panther, which is Fantastic Four issue 53. So this is Jack Kirby art, and
You're not messing around in this thing, are you?
oh,
I know she's throwing the big bomb right out there.
yeah, and I think this is not the first claw, is it? Is it the first claw? I think it might be, but there you have it.
Nice.
Jack the King Kirby.
Yeah,
Second
when I
appearance
saw Black Panther and they killed the claw off, I didn't like that
Yeah.
in the first
So
movie. Nice. Where'd you pick that up? At a shop?
I got this 4 years ago off of eBay for $18.
Oh my God.
The
Nice.
FF giveaway.
Yeah.
Just ask me that. Send me an IG message and I might respond. Never.
Okay. We're going to Sarah because that book, it's too powerful. We gotta
Oh man. Oh, by the way, cheers everyone.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
If you watch my channel, you know that I like to talk about comic books on the internet while I drink a beer.
Good times.
So
I might
here
get
you
one
go.
too. Shoot.
I'm going to start out with this
nice.
Brave and Bold. And I picked it because to me, this illustrates, it has 2 of the iconic Neil Adams characters on the same cover. You know, he got famous working on the Dead Man book. And then he convinced the folks at DC to let him work on the Brave and the Bold title. And so he's like, just let me show you what I can do. And so to me, this is kind of a quintessential Neil Adams cover. No one drew physiques like him. No one had emotion going on like he did. And his use of shadow and the whole shooting match. But this is just him at his best.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I love Deadman.
Beautiful.
One of my favorite DC characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
The way he can contort the human body, I love it, man.
Yeah.
It's just good stuff.
What was the big show around that time? Was The Fugitive or something?
Right. Yeah, the one-armed man, and
Yeah.
they had
So
the
when I
guy
read
with
The Deadman, I always think
the
of
hook.
The Fugitive.
I didn't
Yep.
kill my wife.
right. I don't care.
And isn't the Bronze Age measured by Neil Adams? Wasn't his work on Green Lantern like the beginning of the Bronze Age?
Yeah, I mean, they, it's, no one really agrees on exactly when, but most people say that when he started working on the Green Arrow run, that's kind of when the Bronze Age kicked off. And so this, I think, is technically late Silver, but you could see that he was putting himself into high gear to take DC Comics to a different area. So,
All right. So
Okay.
I'm up next. Okay. Good
vote
one.
for me. Vote for me.
No, vote for me because this is the best one.
Don't
Oh,
Everybody, are
no.
you sitting down? Everybody
Hey.
sit down. Here we go. Steranko.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, it's pretty
That's
good.
beautiful.
I mean, I can't really say anything more. This says it all. I'm like, I got no words.
Bring it closer. Come on. Oh,
I bought this a few years ago. I said these books are going to go up quickly, and I jumped
That's
on a bunch of
banger.
grade books from the Silver Age. This was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now, everyone in the chat, you get to vote for your book. And go. Hold on, we get you guys bigger. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Steranko, Kirby, Adams, the big guys. I mean, these are the artists that define the genre.
It's what turned all of us into comics.
Okay, so my wife's taking up the tally. So everybody vote. We need some votes. Come on.
It's too hard.
Maybe my chances aren't updating that fast. Okay, we got one Steranko. We got an Adams.
Sleepy
We got
Reader.
a Jack
hello.
Kirby.
So it's not the names that are you getting?
What do you know? You go by the artist.
Durango
Yeah.
and who?
You got one Kirby,
Mm-hmm.
one Adams, one Steranko, and another Adams. 1, 2. I think you have another Adams. You have 5 Adams right now.
Yeah, God Tank is in the tank for
Yep.
Adams.
I think you're winning it. Well, let's see. We got 13 watching. We got another Steranko. What's up, Gonzalez? Mr. James? Hey, Sleepy Reader. Okay. So we're going to be closing it here in about 30 seconds. Obviously, Adams is in the lead. And I think that's it. So what did we get?
It was something else.
No, it's just a thumbs up.
Well,
Okay, so she tallied the votes. And I don't know. I only saw one for Kirby, which seems odd to me, but
These are beautiful books, man.
you won. You got 5. So Sarah got 5. I got 2, and you got 1. That's 8. So that's
Okay.
only 6 people that didn't vote. All right.
Listen, you can't. It's hard. You know what I mean? It's like this. You're asking to like, which is your favorite child? You know, it's like.
I would say mine because I think mine's the best, but I'm a bias. Okay, so Sarah, you're up. Round
Okay.
2.
Round 2. Okay. This
Keep like
is
this,
Superboy number 160. And here's the interesting thing about this. This is one of Neil Adams' favorite Superboy covers that he did in the late 60s. So much so that before he passed away last year or earlier this year, he decided to do a reproduction of this cover, big, and you could see him working on it on his Facebook page and the Instagram, and at the end of it, and it was just in black and white, and he did sell it, I think, for $20,000.
Oh,
I did not buy that, but I have always really admired this cover. Again, one of the things he did so well, I think, with the Superboy title was have a lot of teenage angst,
yeah.
and I just think this is just fantastic. So Superboy.
Now,
Neil
is
Adams.
it true that his goal from the beginning was to get to Batman, to get to the Batman book?
I think so. Yeah, I think he just knew that he could take Batman away from the schlocky
Right.
TV kind of thing. But he needed to stick around, and show them what he could do, and that his covers would sell.
And they were always afraid of what he was going to do, but they never fired him.
Nope. Because money talks. It's
That's
like, oh my
right.
god. and interestingly enough, I love to read the original books because of the letters to the editor. And when you watch over time how readers were writing in to say, "Hey, that Neil Adams guy is amazing," it's like
Right.
I have a few beefs with the editors of DC Comics back then, but they were not dumb. As far as Neil Adams. So,
Okay.
Superboy.
To me, this time, I'm going to go because I'm doing Steranko Plug because I couldn't find enough Sterenkos. So here's a Plug, Marvel Spotlight number 9.
Nice.
Again, look at that. There's a lot. Look at the spear.
I was going to say a lot going on that one.
Look at that spear. Oh, I thought it was going through him, but no, he's holding it. You got the dinosaur in the background. You got the girl. Is she chained to the dinosaur? Yeah, she is. She's.
Why wouldn't she be? I mean, that makes sense. Obviously.
Okay.
So yeah, drink that up, people. Look at that beauty. Black, no ticks, high grade. Ghost Rider, Roger Ghost Rider. Plug, Michael Plug, classic. What is this? This is the fifth appearance of the Ghost Rider in comics. All right. I don't think Carolyn can top that. So let's go to Carolyn, Lady Fantastic.
Don't count her out. Don't count her out.
I'm smacking her down.
This is my favorite title as a comic fan, and it's also the first appearance of some gnarly boogers. If you guys know who they are, it's the Sentinels.
Nice.
Ooh.
And this is X-Men 14. This is a Jack Kirby cover. One of the things that he's known for is playing with perspective, and you can see that he tried to give the impression of the hands jutting outwards towards the reader. And, first appearance of Bolivar Trask, who created the Sentinels, also the first appearance of those. And it's just a classic book to me, and one that it's a coffin book. Bury me with it, man.
Nice. That's a nice.
That
comic.
is nice. Yep.
Yeah.
That's classic Kirby, classic Marvel Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
He was just really figuring out how to navigate.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically, like the captain of the ship when it came to Marvel Comics.
Yep.
Gorgeous. I don't know. I might have to vote for you. Oh man. Can I show you something?
What?
Oh.
Well, maybe you'll win too.
No,
Oh, wait, you didn't
that's
pick
not my
Kirby.
entry. That's not my
Oh,
entry.
you're right. It's a different artist.
But yours
Beautiful.
is much nicer.
Beautiful.
They
Mine
are
had a
gnarly
big sticker.
boogers.
Mine had the back of a comic back cover right here stuck to it. So I ran
This
it
one's
under
a
the,
really nice copy for its age, I think.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. Throw that in my stack.
All right.
Yeah, right.
I like Metarog here. I've never heard of Sentinels being called gnarly boogers.
All right, so everybody, it's time. It's time to vote. What did I have again? Oh yeah, Ghost Rider, Roger. Everyone vote. Everyone vote. I know I'm getting one vote.
Jackson saying we don't play fair. No, we don't.
No,
Never.
no.
No, that's not the point.
So
We-
what is it? Yeah.
For these covers. Man, I hate this. Come on, there. Is that
There you
better?
go.
Okay, what do we got? We got one X-Men. That's Kirby. Kirby.
One Superboy.
Superboy. That's Carolyn. I mean, that's Sarah. The Kirby is
Kirby
yeah.
And one here.
So we got one for me, another one for Carolyn,
Who's Carolyn?
Lady Fantastic, or Kirby.
Fantastic.
Roger.
I like Metarog. Yes.
I got another
I
one.
don't know.
I knew I had one vote.
I'm thinking I know who won this round.
Yep. It's another 8. It's another 8 votes. Same people. Oh, we got another one for me.
There you go.
Okay, that's 8. 9.
I think that's going to be it. We had 8 last time. We got 10 watching. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Okay, so the winner is clearly Carolyn. You took it.
Well
You didn't
done.
You didn't fight fair, and that's not fair. Okay, so I go first this time, and I am up with Steranko. Okay, all men must vote for me just because we're men. It's got to stick together.
Oh, please.
Sarah, I said that just for you.
I thank you.
Oh,
Shield
dang.
number 4, high grade. 1968 September. Origin of Nick Fury and Shield. I can't even remember what Shield stands for. I should after it's been drilled into me by Marvel.
Oh,
Okay, you must vote for me. Steranko. Yeah, I spent quite a time looking for a white copy because most of them always yellow. So it's worth it to pay
Strategic
up for it.
Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division.
All right, Sarah, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to go with one of Neil Adams' mystery titles. This is House of Mystery number 177. And I heard him talking about this cover on his website, the claim sale. And what he was talking about was, where the lights, you see, he's like, pay attention to where the light source is. So, and how he drew the cats in particular staring at that light source, and how your eye is drawn. It wasn't until much later I realized, oh my God, there's a haunted house behind there,
Oh yeah.
right? There's just a lot to enjoy about a Neil Adams cover. And I think he just did some really wonderful work on these. You can't say they're horror stories, they're ghost stories, and pretty tame because it's like, look, I'm going to have kids, so it's not going to be gory. But it's just, he was just doing remarkable work at this time on these House of Mystery, House of Secrets kind of books. And this is one of my favorites.
I
Very
love
cool.
it too. What I like about him is that he could put in detail, and he didn't lag behind deadline like other artists.
No, he was a workhorse. He could draw anything.
All
Yeah,
right.
Jackson's like the Adams kids. And in fact, these are his children, by the way.
Yeah,
He modeled all the kids and all the stuff on his own children. So there you go.
Okay, to Caroline. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm putting names in for the next giveaway.
So, yeah, this next is coming from the DC side. This is Mr. Miracle, number 6. He is bursting from the comics
Such a
into
great
your
cover.
face.
Yep.
Oh man.
And we've got the Funky Flash Man Stan Lee up here.
You want to do twinsies?
No,
No.
no,
Why?
keep yours to yourself later.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
You can do twinsies if you want.
It's
I
your
just
channel.
made
You
that
can do
up.
whatever you
I'm so
want.
proud. I just made up twinsies. I don't know how to do it though. Yeah, I guess I can't do it. Anyways.
Anyway, there's not twinsies. You've got a number 1, and I've got a number 6.
Oh, that's a 6. That's right.
Right.
This is the
Oh.
number
Fooled
6.
ya. Fooled
It
ya.
looks almost the same.
Yes, but they're not.
I know. I'm wondering
Yours
if
has
I
Funky
have a
Flash
number-
Man.
I'm getting jealous. I wonder if I have a number 6.
You got to get the one where he like overtly mocks Stan Lee.
It's always in here.
No, do you see there?
He
Ah.
was there.
Oh, okay. I had number 2 and I sold it, and now it's like number 2 is so hard to get.
Granny Goodness.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
new.
Can I
All
just
right,
say,
that's good.
Can I
Because
can I just say to James, was Mr. Miracle or Wonder Woman in more bondage covers? If you wander over to my channel, in my archives, I did a video comparing and contrasting Mr. Miracle bondage covers with Wonder Woman
Really?
bondage covers. So
I want to check that out.
yeah, there's
Okay.
definitely a difference in how they were handled.
Okay, get ready to vote, chat. Steranko, King Kirby, or Neil Adams? Oh, you know you gotta. Mine's just so bright.
It is an unusual cover, Mike. I think it's really
I know it's like a cover.
kinda
you
cool.
would- Yeah. Okay. Votes. We got an Adams, Milagros. We got 3 votes for us because it's 3-way tie.
One for you?
Kirby, 2 Kirbys. So you got 1 Adams and 2 Kirbys. Steranko, that's me.
So you got 2.
Kirby. Come on, guys, we got to stick together. Adams. Did you just hear me, Jackson, real quick? I said we have to stick together.
Leave Jackson alone. Stop picking on him.
We got another one for me, Steranko. I should have 3.
Yes, you do.
Kirby should have 3 or 4. How many? 3?
3-3-3.
Wow, it's 3-way tie right now. Wait, did Roger just another Steranko? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5.
Yeah.
Hey, finally. I haven't really won a live show in a while. Steranko again, another Kirby. I think we got our votes in. We got 13. And how do we get 13? We got 11 people watching.
You said at one point, each of you got a point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who's that?
6, 10, 11. That's you.
I can't even read your writing. Okay, I guess I won.
Yay.
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 Hey.
Yay.
Hey, each of you has gotten 1.
All right,
Right.
so you want to do a giveaway?
Let's do that. We've got some good people. Hello, Man Cave Comics, by the way.
Oh yeah, man.
You out
Thank
there?
you.
How are you?
Unruly's in here. Eric Breen's in here. We got a whole.
Eric,
We got 12 people.
Eric Breen.
Hello, all you junkies. We're gonna do a giveaway.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do a T-shirt. I am gonna do in honor of Tom Cruise, a true American. We are gonna do a Top Gun T-shirt.
Are you gonna jump on the couch? Please.
This is a large, so both T-shirts are larges. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
I think we got everybody.
Okay.
We got the only Jackson is that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank
Here
you,
we
Eric.
go.
Appreciate it.
So we're gonna do 3. Okay, so 3 rounds. We got 15 names. I don't know how because there's only 12 people, but we got some people that left, I think.
Was it God Tank? How long is it? Like 2 hours or something?
Someone was on his way to dinner. So
Okay, here we go. 1. Sorry, Gonzalez,
why?
because he lost. Sorry, Jagos. Is that what it is?
It's Gallegos. I'm sorry. I thought I changed.
Okay, here we go. Winner of the what is it again? The Top Gun T-shirt. Eric Breen.
Woo!
Can't see that, but trust me, it says Eric Breen. So Eric, you can contact me on Instagram, Night Tiger Comics, all one word, and just give me your address. I'll send it out to you. All right. So, girls, ladies, you guys want to show something, and I gotta go use the gentleman's room.
Well, okay.
The unisex.
You got it's your turn, Sarah.
All right. Are we just showing stuff or are we
Mhm.
competing? Okay. Here's the stuff that I'm not putting into competition because it's so obvious. But just because everyone likes to look at Neil Adams stuff.
Awesome one.
Yeah.
How?
And the story art in there is like lovely too. So
Let's see if I got some.
And this from Detective. I think this is the first time Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil worked together. I think
What issue number?
395, Detective 395. Wow. Yeah. And can I just tell you that how did this book come to me? In one of my jags of collecting, probably about 20 years ago, when I realized that you can go on the internet and buy stuff. I was like, I'd really like some more Batman books, and so I just went somewhere and ordered a bunch of Batman books for I wouldn't have paid more than $20-$30, and I got a box of them, and it included this thing. So I was like, are you kidding me? Because it's a key. I think it's a key. Yeah. So
That means something.
that means something. And one more, and then I'll let you take over here. But one of my other favorite characters in the Batman world is Man-Bat. And this book is so trashed. And I happily paid whatever the guy wanted for it because I just wanted it. And because I like to have guilt-free reading. So if I have higher grades, like, I don't want to touch it, don't want to wrinkle it, even though it doesn't really matter, but still it kind of matters. So part of why I'm a low-grade gal.
What number is that?
400. Detective Comics 400.
Very cool.
So,
good stuff.
Yay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. What you got?
So here was one. This is just it's a Doctor Strange that it's got in the background is Dracula. I think, but in the foreground obviously is Doctor Strange. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And this is Captain Monica Rambeau, and she assumes the moniker of Captain Marvel after Danvers does, and then obviously Scarlet Witch. So this was during the Darkhold sort of thing where it was part of this was covered in the newest WandaVision run on Disney. It's just nerd stuff, dude.
I have been told, my nephew in fact was like, you really got to watch the WandaVision thing.
I think that you would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because it's a very well written, clever series.
Yeah.
And I think that even though it's not your brand, you would appreciate the quality that went into it's just a nice piece.
Yeah.
Just, Yeah.
And he also said that if I want to watch the new Doctor Strange movie, I'd have to figure that out. So,
well,
and I like Doctor Strange, so there you go.
It's easy. You could do it.
I could
know
do
you
it.
can do it.
Thank you.
And this is just like a goofy fumetti where it's got all the different writers and artists associated, and they're with. So you've got O'Neil right here, Smith, Cockrum, Milgram, is that Mantlo, Shooter, Byrne, Simonson, Claremont, and then Stand the Man. So I just kind of like that one. It's just a really cool, fun book. Anyways, Night Tiger, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, man.
I'll show a few things real quick, and then we'll get into
right.
it.
All right.
Some new books I just picked up. You might
Gray
like these, Sarah.
Man, the Gray
Sarah?
Man.
Hey,
is
Gray
here.
Man.
Gray Man's
What's up,
here.
Ray?
Hey.
Yeah, I agree, Jackson. I think, yeah. I
What do you
that's-
think, Sarah?
Cowpuncher.
Good Lord.
Okay.
What is this? That's not. Is that a Steranko or a.
No, no. I have
No,
two
he's just
big
showing
books
stuff.
Like you.
Oh, okay. You're going to give that one away? I don't even know.
I saw this book
See if he
today,
bites.
yesterday on eBay for $661
Wow.
raw, in way worse condition than this.
That's beautiful.
I paid $280 for that. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't pass it.
No.
All right, we're back.
You're spoiled.
Okay, I think Sarah goes first this time.
Okay.
Or was it. Did I.
Hey, round. What is this? Round what?
Four.
Four. So it would be me. I think I would go first.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think so, too.
Sorry.
Mhm. Yeah, I would go first.
Keep me in
So-
line. Smack me around.
I will.
If
I
we
will.
must.
Look, get with the program. I'm gonna get a little funky, a little weird, and I'm gonna show you guys a nice Eclipse title that Jack Kirby was associated with, and that is Destroyer Dump.
Yes,
Issue number 2.
that's the badass looking duck I've ever seen.
Yeah, so we've got the marauding mallard trapped between Medea's forts of fury. Okay, and wait for it, people, wait for it, and
The
the
dislocated.
curling terror of the dislocated
Dislocated
spine.
Oh my.
It's like the
God.
anaconda.
Don't want none unless you got feathers, hun.
Holy Kirby.
Oh,
Yeah, so going with the destroyer duck.
Man, my
number
votes
2.
for you so far.
Wow.
I actually want that. Throw it in
As
my
someone
pocket.
with a bad back, that dislocated spine is calling to me.
Can you
I-
relate?
I
Are you
can
saying you
relate to that.
Mm,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
All right,
Curling terror.
we got to move on.
All
We gotta
right.
move on. All right.
Yammer. Okay, here's a Neil Adams.
Yes, it was Metarog. Sorry.
Oh, that's Neil Adams. I didn't know that.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
I didn't know about that book.
Yep. This is one of his I read that this is one of his lesser known, but he had said, if you ever ask me what my favorite cover is, I'm going to come up with something you've never heard of and that you don't pay attention to. And he mentioned this because he said and again, this has a lot of stuff that I only notice upon further reflection. Like literally, just as I held this up, I had never noticed the reflecting pool of water there at the bottom of that. Like, oh my God. Obviously, a dead horse. I mean, who puts a dead horse on the front of a comic book?
Neil bleeping
Neil
Adams.
would do that. And
But Sarah, look, and then it says the wild frontier. You get that feeling of the wildness.
mhm.
Here's a guy hiding behind his dead horse. He's probably thinking he's not going to live very long.
And by the way, aliens are landing. So now what are you people going to do?
Right.
Yeah,
It's
look,
a-
there's a rocket ship coming down.
It's
Wild
just-
West.
It
Yeah.
is-
Okay,
it is
that's too
fantastic.
good. That's too good. I got to go now.
All right. DC special. What number?
Oh, DC special number 6.
Okay, thanks.
Number
Okay, I'm gonna
6.
go. I'm gonna go with Plug this time. The Monster Frankenstein number 2, March 1973. You got your.
Nice.
This is that classic pose, like where Batman's holding Robin
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
Batman's
Yeah.
holding Supergirl.
Yep.
Bride of the Monster, people, a shocker. What is it? The most soul-searching shocker of all. That means you got to vote for this.
She's a hottie.
She's your mummy.
Stop.
Oy vey.
All right, people, time to vote. Time to vote. Let me take Grayman's.
I'd vote for the joke at the end, but it's not
I
part of the
know.
cover.
Okay, time to vote. Okay,
we're
Plug,
making
one
it.
for Plug.
Okay.
That's me.
Yeah.
How are you doing? By artist or my name?
By whatever.
Adams,
Okay, the artist.
the Adams family. Kirby.
We're making it tough for everybody.
I know that was. I knew it would if we picked
Mhm.
some good artists. Adams, two Adams, two more, just the one and the other, and then the one for me, Plug. Dr. Silver Age, what's going on? I didn't know if I shouted out Man Thing, Man Cave, or not Man Thing, Man Cave. What's up? Gray Man, Shebab. So we got another Adams, two more Adams. And we got another Adams. G Spot, what's going on?
That is the
I
greatest
think
name.
you won. I don't think we can get any more votes out of that to come back.
Can I just say the comic book G Spot has the greatest handle?
What is it? Oh, the G-Spot?
the comic book G Spot.
Okay, on to the next round.
That one is-
So
Oh,
if you
Lord.
do I go next?
No, it's
I think it's me.
Is
mhm.
you? Okay.
Okay.
Bring it. Hit us with that, Neil. Adams.
Okay. Here's something you were never ever going to expect that I'd pull up. Love is in the air.
Oh, wow. I love that. Put that in my pile.
Here's Heartthrobs number 120, and one of the few times that Neil Adams did a romance cover. And this has Neil Adams written all over it. I'll see you dead before I'll let anyone else have you. And yeah,
What number is that again?
Heartthrobs number 120.
I'm going to be looking for that.
Yeah, it's what can you say? It just is. It's
Yeah,
a
for me-
surprise.
Him and Jim Apparo's, like their male profiles that they did look so similar.
Yeah, I guess so.
Their art was very similar.
Yeah, the
I could
Esmetarots,
see
they
that.
put monochrome on there too. It's like that red. Just everything about this is really arresting from a graphic perception perspective, and also from a thematic way. It's like, ooh.
Okay, here we go. Caroline.
Right.
What's up?
Rosanna Dana.
All right.
Bring it. Miss Kitty's awake.
Miss Kitty. Hey, girl. What you doing? All right. So,
No,
Wow.
I almost got that off the shelf.
Number one.
Wow.
when Kirby came back to
Yeah.
Marvel and had artistic license to do whatever the heck he wanted,
And boy, would he do some fantastic stuff.
this is my bread and butter. There's King Solomon's Frog. There's a couple of them. You can travel through time and space. They're rad.
Cool.
And he defined the Black Panther by using these hues of navy. And so it just really was a wonderful way of depicting a character that's essentially black, but the creativity to, I don't know. I just really love it. I
Yep.
love it. I love it.
I love it so much I had to get one. Boy, this is going to be a tough one now, especially since I go next. All right, here we go. Nothing, no more. That's it. You don't get no more time.
Wait a minute. I think the fix is in.
Okay, you ready, Steranko? Tex Dawson, gunslinger. Look at that smoke coming out of those Colts.
Very cool.
Neat.
Green
God, the
dress.
colors on that are
Yeah, that's great.
fantastic.
Look at the pistol on the ground in the foreground, in the bottom.
Oh, that is so neat.
So I saw this and I'm like, whoa, I never saw that before. I got to have that. I went on eBay. I found like a bundle. It was 4, this one and 3 other Silver Age Westerns, and they were all number 1s.
Is that Plug?
This is Steranko right here.
Dang.
And the messenger, once I bought it, the guy messaged me like the next day. He goes, I think I messed up. You got a really good deal. I was like, wow, that's cool. So he knows. Oh, right here. Here's the note. I kept it. He says, I just read these before sending them out. They're in better shape than I thought they were. I think you got a great bargain. Good for you. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
We need to vote.
Don't make me kill you.
Okay, everybody start voting. Let me see.
We've left Jackson Roy Kirk with a brain fart.
Oh, yeah, man, we're doing our job.
Yeah,
We're bringing
man.
it. I want to get a copy of that Heartthrobs. That looks so cool.
It's one for the wall.
Okay, we got Steranko. We got one for Adams. Another one for Adams. Another one for Steranko.
Man,
Another one
James
for
with me.
Steranko. One for Kirby. Come on, bring the votes in.
Comic book G spec because he hit it.
Another Kirby.
You guys, God.
What do you got?
7.
7. We got 10 people that didn't vote, or we didn't get their vote.
Or they're just we blew their brains
Or
and they
50.
can't.
Okay, we got another. I think we got 2 more Adams and another Kirby. I missed these up here. Yeah. So that gives us. If Grayman, did Grayman vote?
4, 7, 10. Yeah,
10.
here.
Okay, there's 16 watching. That's. We'll wait. Let's see if we get a couple more. We got Adams. Colty McNulty's back in
You
it.
got another Adams?
Yeah, another. Just one. One more.
Yes.
And we're gonna call it. We'll give it 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get your Steranko votes in.
Wait a minute.
That looks like we're gonna call it on that one. I don't. Who won?
Adam.
You won again, Sarah. Wow. Here, do your happy dance. Okay, I go first this time.
You're so
Oh.
very special.
Let me share something with you, Sarah. Do you have this?
I do.
Oh man, that's what I've been looking for.
I do. Mine's in, and I have it in this pile that I was going to show. But
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if you have it. Anyways, it's my turn. Okay, so I did a Plug. I got to do a Steranko. Who? I think I know who gave this to me. Okay, here it is. Shield #1, Nick Fury, Agent of Shield #1, 1973. And I got this from Mark Spector, Dave from Mark Spector Comics. We did a trade. And this is one of the books that was in there. Steranko cover, classic Bronze Age Marvel. You got your border cover. You got your shield up there. I mean, there's every reason to vote for this book. He's going through the water. I can't even see what's going on. He's got the AIM agents are down there. Go up to a person on the street and say, what's the difference between AIM and Hydra? And they'll be like, I had no clue.
I don't know.
Where'd Rosanna go?
Rosanna.
What the heck?
Are you up next? You are,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I'm just looking. I'm strategery.
Okay.
I'm gonna use some strategery.
I have one thing to say to you. Vote for Steranko.
Or not.
Or anybody else on my channel.
All right. So going with DC once again. Little post-apocalyptic.
Well,
kinda
you're turning into a DC girl. We've been watching a lot of Sarah's stuff.
Oh, beautiful.
Got Commandi.
I know. I almost feel like
Best
saluting.
boy
when I see
on
that.
Earth. Beautiful. All the kind of Kirby tricks you'd want to see. Statue of Liberty sort of jutting out. Those square Kirby faces and square knuckles. Just good
I
stuff.
always wondered if someone else had done that, would we even care about it?
I don't know. The color on that is super well done. I mean, I know he doesn't really, I
No, but I'm
assume,
just
do
saying,
the color, but wow.
Because Kirby did it, it's like you want to have it.
Oh yeah, the same
It's
as
just-
like a Sandman, right?
Yeah, or Demon.
Demon.
Oh wait, your time's up. Okay,
Oh,
ready?
God.
Sarah.
All right.
Oh yeah, classic.
Superman. This is the first time Neil Adams did a Superman cover.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so Superman, was in the book, it was still kind of was it Julius Schwartz who was it was the same old stuff in the book, which I really love. I'm not dissing it, but to have this cover with Superman completely prone on the ground, and it was a very different look for the book right out of the gate for Neil Adams on that. So there's beauty in the simplicity, I think, of it too. So, and it has purple. Everyone knows I love purple anywhere in a cover.
It does something to your brain, doesn't it?
It does. I need as much purple as you'll give me.
Yes, it tickles
It tickles.
the neurons.
It make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
It is. That is great perspective. That perspective is so hard to draw and make it look right.
Right. Yeah. Look at
Yeah.
his hand. Look at,
Yeah.
he could draw hands like nobody's business.
But look, you can just see the floor under him, even though it's not depicted.
Yep.
You know that there's a solid matter like
Mhm.
below him. That's cool. I love it. I always look at that, and the other day I was looking at it going, why is this a key? And for some reason, and it didn't dawn on me that it was Neil Adams.
What's up, Steve?
All right, Steve's in. Steve's going to be coming in and helping out, giving some opinions. Some not wanted, but what?
Huh?
I don't know what that means. I don't know either. But it's Biggie Shack. Oh, do I go? Or did I go already?
You need to go. You need to go, bro.
I got to do a pluga. Pluga. Okay, here's the plug. Right here. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I got to change this bag. Let me take it out. I got to win. I got to take it out so you can see it right.
Out of the bag.
And into my collection.
Revenge.
That's a great one. I like that a lot.
Number 3, 1973.
Just put it in my pile.
Guys, you got to vote for me, and you're welcome. Look at the moon in the background. Look at Frankenstein.
Uh-huh.
Red hair, green dress.
Here's how much fun we're having. Grayman said, Mike went first.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
Did he?
apparently.
That's what I thought. Maybe I did. Okay, then I don't count.
I thought
That's my entry for next time.
Oh my God.
I thought we
What did
just
he-
voted. No,
what
we
did
just
you show?
voted. I didn't
what
know.
did
We
he
just
show
voted.
first? What did he show first?
No, this was last time.
What did he show first? Oh yeah, you did.
No, I didn't go first.
Maybe not.
I think you did.
I don't know. I
No,
can't.
because this wasn't this last round, Steranko?
No.
You said the same thing. You said, "Oh, now I'm gonna go with three."
No, it was you showed the underwater one, and then
Oh,
we
I
went to
did?
Lady
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I guess.
and then so
Okay, here we go.
does anyone
I thought we voted on this one.
not yet.
No, but you all.
Oh, no, I showed the text one last time.
Disqualification. Yeah, you're disqualified.
That's okay. Go ahead, vote. I'm having fun. I don't care.
There's a Shebab. There's a Kirby.
That's up to you.
Kirby,
If you wanna
Kirby,
just call it
Kirby.
Okay, you ready? Kirby,
Yeah.
Two Kirby's.
2 Kirby's, 3 Kirby's,
Yeah.
4
I'm gonna vote
Kirby's,
for that one too.
another 2 Adams, Kirby, John. 1 for me. Who's John? John Kirby. Another 1 for me. Where are we at?
11 points there.
Oh, Carolyn's in the lead.
With that cover, I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
That should win.
Well, we're gonna call it because I think she won.
Yeah, as well she should on that one.
Okay.
Strategery paid off.
Thank Jack.
Yep.
Thanks, Roger. Okay, now I
He
go.
does that
first.
with every book. Stop it.
Okay, do I go first or I don't know.
No, I think it's Lady F's turn to go first.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you showed the Nick Fury, but that we forgot.
Lady
about.
F.
So this dude that I know, y'all may have heard of him. He's all right, but this was an A-OK from him. And it's Tales of Suspense,
Who is that
number
from?
37. That you
Oh.
probably haven't heard of him. It's a Night Tiger. This guy named Mike Smith, Night Tiger.
He's all right.
Wow.
He's cool, but like,
The generous guy.
yeah, he's all right. Like I said, he's all right.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, okay.
So this is
Dang, I didn't know I
he-
gave that to you.
Hag, the hunter of helpless humans. A lot of alliteration. He's trying to collect his last Pokemon, this human right here, so he can put it in his Pokeball display case with these other aliens from Venus, Saturn, Earth, Mars, and Uranus.
Oh,
Oh,
I know.
please.
Steve, are you getting in on this?
Yeah, but this was a very kind gift from Night Tiger, and
Well,
I
he's a
love it.
sweet guy.
I love
Well
it.
done.
Might have to be a coffin one too. Yeah.
Start making that list. All right.
Nice.
How did I get
okay.
here? What's happening to me?
Moving. I'm forgetting because I'm trying to get the names in. Oh, no.
Okay, we're going to back to the ghost story stuff. This is the Witching Hour, number 13.
Beautiful.
This is an amazing cover. Just
Mhm.
there is so much to recommend it. I don't even know what to say. Although I will tell you that it took me. I had the book for a while before I even bothered to notice that that's a skull on the
Ooh,
face
that's
of the
wicked.
spider. You know what I mean? Because I was focused on
Right.
the teeth or the hands or the eyes,
Mhm.
but just it. You know, I think a good cover rewards revisiting it and lingering
yeah.
over it.
I didn't know that he
So-
did that.
Yep.
I think I may have that one.
Yeah, he had a good little run on Witching Hour. I've got to.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I need to add a couple more to complete my.
Did he
Adams.
do issue 1? I know he did issue 2.
I think so. I think he did.
Yeah, he did quite a few, and they're all like epic.
Yeah.
Take care, Russ. Russ has got to leave.
If you guys can find early Witching Hours, get on it.
Yeah. Seriously, they're fun.
And beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You got to be done. That's too long for you.
Oh, I mean, vote for me. That's what I meant.
Good book.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, so I showed it already, so I got to show it again. Revenge. Red hair, green dress. I mean, Frankenstein monsters, a damsel in distress. I mean, what can you not like about that?
Brown vest, green pants.
It's fantastic.
No, it is. I love the light. The way that they did the lighting.
Yep.
the shadowing. And,
I mean, if I saw that on the spinner rack, I would not be able to leave it there. You know,
No.
that is just in my wheelhouse.
it's a banger.
Yep.
All right, time to vote. All right. I gotta write votes too. My wife's gotta go. So say goodbye to Miss Night Tiger. Good night, hon.
Bye bye,
Miss
Mrs. Night Tiger.
Thanks for keeping the score.
And thanks for keeping him in, line.
Trying to anyway.
Take away some of his points.
Okay, I'm gonna put my book down so I can write. I need another pen. You gonna get me with this? It's not working.
Yeah, that one's not working.
Oh crap!
Here. I gave you a pen.
5.
Looks like
Jackson likes redheads.
Carolyn's in the lead right now.
No, it looks like
No, wait.
Silver Shabab's taking the
I think I did it.
taking the
Yeah, I
reign.
did it wrong.
Coming for a comeback.
I don't think I
Shabab.
didn't get one.
Vote for Adams. Shabab, shabab.
One for me. Yay!
God, what an embarrassment of riches. You know what I mean? You look at comic book collecting, and I feel bad for people who don't get this.
All right,
You know,
got
I really do.
that. You got that one, Sarah.
Oh.
So you got 4. Carolyn's
No.
won 2, and I've won 1.
She's
I'm on fire.
going away.
Neil
Yeah.
Adams is
Time for
on
a
fire.
giveaway. Time for a giveaway. Now, guys, when you win, tell me. Excuse me. Tell me in the Instagram what prize that you won, because I'm not going to remember. So, Jaws T-shirt, a large. Let's do it. So it's going to be the 3rd round. We got everybody in there. Let me see. I got 13 names, 14 watching. I think that's about right. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Steve Codwell. I love Disney and comics. I'll remember him. You won the Jaws T-shirt. Yay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. So here we go. I believe that I start now, don't I?
I think. Go ahead.
Okay. May I put this in the Mylar really quick? I'm going to do Steranko, a Bronze Age book. Unfortunately, we don't have too much Steranko art. He left the industry too early for me. Okay, I think Caroline gave this to me. I'm not sure. One of these 2 books she did. Which one? I'm going to go with this one. Creatures on the Loose 21. I believe this is first Gulliver Jones in the title. But you'll notice that similar pose on the Tex Dawson cover too. So vote. There you guys go. Aliens, you got outer space, dead people, damsel right there looking hot. Like a moon.
Boobs, you got everything.
Look
there.
at this creature up here looking so cool. This classic Bronze Age. Even this looks cool at 20 cents right here. So vote for this one. Steranko is the man. Okay, next up. I believe it's you, Sarah. right?
Okay. Sure. How about some Legion? Neil Adams had a nice run on the Legion in Adventure Comics, and his covers were. I think sometimes it's really hard to throw all the Legionnaires that need to be thrown in to the covers and make it interesting. What I love about this is that the primary focus, because it's purple and it makes our brains feel good, are the non-Legionnaires. And plus, the girl is just sucking the heck out of that guy's jaw. So I love it.
Nice.
Yep. And I'm not going to spoil who the Tornado Twins are for the one person who might be watching this who has no idea.
All right. What's up, lady? Bring it.
So, you can see the back, but this is one where I love that he gets playful with perspective and, you know, what would you call it? Impressionist, or it's just it's really fun. But it's why it's the Inhumans and Fantastic Four are, I
Nice.
think, fighting
Neat.
against Zor.
Taking
But
it, huh?
you see this beautiful. I just love the way that, you know, Black Bolt's supposed to
I put it
be
in the chat.
flying in front of our face, and you see
Mhm.
him
Yeah.
thrusting his fist into the foreground, and it's just a beautiful book, beautiful covers,
It is. It's
all of our
gorgeous.
favorite players. Jack the King Kirby,
Gorgeous.
I love you. I just love you.
Hail to the king.
Hmm.
Okay, my go or I went? No, it's vote time. Hold on a minute. Let's show one book because Steve's coming in to tally, so I can hold up my books while No, we're not voting yet. We're waiting for Steve to get in so he can count up all the votes. Don't vote yet. Do you have something to show that you want to show?
Lady Godtag saying, "Lady Fantastic, bringing a gun to a knife fight."
Here's some fun invaders.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Steve to get in because if I got to tally votes, I can't hold my book up. Nice. Love it.
Invaders versus the Crusaders. And then here's some really good stuff. Here's Invaders issue 19.
I love that cover.
Yeah, so you see a very Adolf Hitler. Well, it says his name. Yeah, he's pissed and he wants these dudes to die.
That's one of the few series that Frank Robin does art that I'll tolerate it.
And then this one, I went and found Night Tiger, one of these, because he asked, and I executed.
Yes.
So
I got it on my wall. I love that Gil Kane cover. It's so classic.
just good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, get
I
back.
want to find me another copy.
Oh yeah. What are you
We
doing?
we see you, Steve. Can you hear us? We can't hear you. Okay, I can hear you.
Get off my face.
All right, ready?
Get off
Oh,
my-
Sarah, do you want to show something real quick?
No, let's keep going. I want to
All right,
vote.
we're gonna
I
vote.
want.
Okay, Steve, you got to tally up the votes.
All right, give me a second here.
Steranko, people.
Roger,
ahead and
if you
vote.
do not vote for this, I don't know what I'm going to do about you.
Everybody vote. I'm leaving it in Steve's hands. If there's any adding votes or dead people voting, then it's on him.
No hanging chads.
All right, we got 2 for Steranko.
What are we in the show? Not bad.
I was going to say Metarog for crying out loud, man.
1 for Neil. Oh, by the way, if Metarog votes, for some reason I can't see his votes, so you're gonna have to tell me.
Are you kidding or you really can't?
I'm being serious. I still
Oh.
haven't figured this out.
He voted for Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Legionnaire.
He's a traitor. You
He's
gotta
got
vote for your own
Legionnaire's
kind.
disease. Yeah. Oh.
Vote for
Oh,
your
wow.
own gender, right?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 for Steranko. How many we got for? Let's see. 1 for Lady Fantastic. 2, 3. I guess 4 for Neil Adams because I can't see Metara. Oh, I see your text now, Roger.
He blocked you. Roger, I told you not to block him. I don't know why you did it.
All right, I don't see any more votes. It
Okay,
looks like
that's it for the votes. Where
I
we
got
at?
I got Steranko with the win on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Calm
so
down,
Steve,
Simon.
here's what we got. Sarah won 4 rounds, Carolyn won 2, and now I won 2.
Sarah's got 4.
That's
Yeah.
8. So do you want to make 2 more rounds, and that'd be 10 rounds?
Sure, sounds good to
And
me.
then
Yeah.
give your last giveaway away.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, strategery here then has to come into
Strategery.
play. All right.
I just want to show this, but it's not part of the competition.
Yeah, those dollar books, man.
Who I forget who does that cover. Oh, that's Rogers, Marshall Rogers. Or is it Roger Marshall? I don't remember. Okay, so I think Carolyn, do you go first?
I can.
Then do it.
I shall.
Quit complaining.
What? This is another fun one that Kirby, when he came back to Marvel in the mid/later 70s, this title
True
is
story. Nice.
Devil Dinosaur, and it's super fun. Makes very little sense. But
Oh,
it's
you like me? You remember every detail of when you bought that?
Yeah, I do actually remember who I got this from. HGM Law.
You do a lot of Instagram purchasing?
This was on a YouTube auction.
Okay. You do a lot of YouTube auction purchasing?
Yeah, I have.
Do you get a lot of good deals like that?
Yes, and this has some sentimental value. Sadly, HGM Law, he passed, and so
Oh, sorry
this
to hear
and
that.
yeah, it has some sentimental value for me.
I
in
feel
addition
sorry
to
for
being-
him, but don't try selling your books with sympathy. It's not working.
You know what? Stuff it, muffin.
That's a gorgeous book, though. It is.
Thank you.
I have the whole run. I haven't read it yet. I'm waiting.
How many issues was there?
I don't remember. It's not very many. I don't think it
8,
did make-
10,
Yeah, I don't think it made it to 10, did it? Roger knows.
maybe 8 or 9. Roger, tell us
Okay.
the things.
I
8 or
went
9.
last time, or did I go? Yeah, so I'm gonna go now. No more Kirby. Kirby Vision. All right, what am I at? I'm at Steranko again, or Plug?
9.
Okay, we're gonna go Plug. The Monster Frankenstein number 5.
Very cool.
The monster walks among us.
You seem to like bondage.
So you got your bondage there, and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a theme here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's trying to save her or if he's the one that tied her up. But I'm hoping he's trying to save her. Because then you'd have to take the coat off. It was the other one. There you go. Damsel in distress with the red dress. Killer Plug Arts. Bronze Age. Let's see. Carolyn does this. High grade.
Yeah.
Pretend like there's actually something to look at here.
Stop it.
Okay. Sarah's up. Vote
All right.
Plug.
Okay.
Oh,
Good one.
Come on. Dead Man, this is Strange Adventures number 208, part of the original Neil Adams Dead Man run. And I hasten to point out that my book's signed. And this is not minty mint at all. In fact, I think there's a page missing. But I don't care because I bought this. The cover is just, it's big, it's dramatic. It says, take me home. Just take me home.
Purple.
Yeah, and there's purple, so my
Shades
brain
of
is
purples.
tickled,
Yeah.
and I'm happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's those
I
neurons.
mean, he just elevated every title.
He did.
Top. It was like, I am
Yep.
still looking for that elusive 205 that maybe nobody knows what it is, and I can get it for 100 or less.
Good luck.
I
Yeah.
know. But you never know. You could buy a short
Nope.
box or something, and it'd be
You
in there.
never know.
Hey, it's happened to me before.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Time to vote. Where we at? Make me big? No.
No.
Time to vote, people. Steranko, Kirby, Adams. I mean, Plug. Dang it. Oh, there we go.
Either I have slow internet or I don't see any votes yet.
Nothing so far. Jackson's. I'm not going to vote. The Adams keys are getting worn out.
You got Adams, you got Kirby, Plug.
You got Plug.
Ratu's a big horror guy. Adams. Can you, you need me to shout it out, or you got it?
Let's see. I got Adams, Kirby. Oh, gee, now it's starting to move. Here we go.
Kirby. My other brother, Kirby.
Let me go back to the top. I'm rolling back through the chat. So the first one I saw was Jackson says not voting for Adams.
I think that counts as a vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm counting it. Kirby, Plug, Adams again, Plug. Let's see, Adams again, Kirby.
I think Sarah, we're gonna probably
Adams.
do the last round just for fun because you won.
Adams, Kirby. Yeah, we I don't know, man. This is getting close. We've got some
Kirby's?
Kirby's here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Kirby's are piling up too.
Jeez, that's a lot of them.
Okay, so it's between Sarah and Caroline.
So, I see 7 Kirby's. Let me see how many Adams we got here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Paulo Costa's here. Yay, what's up, brother? From Portugal.
All right. On my screen, I'm seeing 6 Adams and 7 Kirby's.
Ooh,
Oh,
tight.
what's up, Mayor?
There you go. 7-6.
Carolyn, that's
Yeah,
your
man.
round.
Yeah, man.
That puts me in last place. Okay, is
Where
this
you
last
deserve to
round or
be.
what?
This
Two
is the
more?
last one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Sarah, you want to go first?
I'll kick us off. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Oh, nice.
Come on, Batman.
Oh.
221. Classic Neil Adams. Look at the light source down there. Look how it reflects off of his shoulders.
Nice.
I actually found on the eBay a print that they had made of this that I think they sold at conventions when they went. So it's always been a favorite of mine, and I think it's just beautiful, and it is quintessence Batman and Neil Adams, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of his best Batman
Batman
covers,
out
actually.
my pets and destroy him.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, he's depicting Batman as Batman's already ahead of him. He already knows they're coming.
Right.
Not like this Batman they portrayed in the movie.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Caroline.
All right.
Kirby.
So I'm gonna go with what you would consider, I think, a first-person perspective, where you have the hand here, and you've got the tomahawk here, and we've got Black Panther jutting out, leaping onto you from.
Nice.
The
I
stage.
love that cover. That's a classic Kirby.
That is Black Panther issue number 4, and it's a banger.
Yeah.
Got some crackle on the side. The sexy little creature right here.
That dude's funny.
It's so hot. And yeah, that's
Great cover. Love how he does his face, like shadows, shades it in.
yeah. So this is some of my favorite, most treasured stuff. Black Panther.
Twinsies.
Stop it!
Twinsies.
Every single one
Twinsies.
we've done. Stop it.
Okay, so this is mine. This is first Steranko at Marvel Comics. Strange Tales, number 151, December 1966. And actually, it's a Kirby and Steranko cover, so they worked on it together. I don't know.
Oh, so if you
Wow.
vote for Steranko, it's actually for me. So
And it says Kirby Steranko, so nice.
yep, 2 out of 3 is a vote for me, and that rhymed.
So we're going with the Steranko half on here. Ignore the Kirby half.
You shut your mouth. Shut
Things
your
are getting
dirty-
competitive here at
shut
the
your
end here.
dirty
Look,
mouth.
so that's a Steranko explosion. There's no crackling or nothing.
I'll crackle you in a minute.
I'll cracker your ass. Get out of here.
If I have to pull this live stream over, now come on, you two.
We're gonna have to go home.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, that's it. Stop making me laugh. Okay, get ready to vote. Here we go. Time to vote. Key book. It's a key. Steranko key. First Steranko in Marvel Comics. You want this book, and therefore you shall vote for it.
Weep, weep, weep.
All right, we got one Adams.
Come on now. Steranko.
Kirby.
I should just get the vote just because I went with Steranko.
2 more Adams.
I'm getting blacklisted.
Kirby. Another Adams. Jeez.
Jackson. So I
What
love
did he say?
and see, I told you his Adam's keys were broken because he keeps writing it down. Oh, the Jackson.
Yeah, Adams is taking it away.
I think so. Well, I
Sarah. it's
I
your-
had to call through this doing the strategery because it's like,
That
wait a
poor
minute,
fellow,
she's
no.
she's not Lady Fantastic is not messing around here.
You made the right call.
Yeah.
I told you I was going to get ganged up on, Steve. Remember?
Yep.
Well,
We
play
came
with
and
them.
knocked on your door.
exactly.
What'd you
I
say?
got 10 Adams.
What
said
did you say?
We came and knocked on your door.
Right.
Come on, knock on my
The
door.
door.
Uh,
Comics
That was
waiting
waiting
for
for
you.
Okay, go ahead and count those up, and I'm going to play this.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
Been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are
Hers and hers and his.
three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. You'll see that love is above again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous.
Down in our rendezvous.
Three's company too.
All right, what did we get a winner?
Oh,
I know it wasn't
oh
me.
yeah, definitely. It was definitely Neil Adams.
Yeah,
that
it was,
wasn't
it
me.
was Adams.
Yay, Caroline.
Landslide.
Caroline, we thank you for, not Caroline, Sarah.
Sarah.
You won. Congratulations.
Well, you know what? It's
We're going to make you big.
Neil Adams. I love him, and
There's a
it's,
reason.
it's why we miss him. This is
Yep.
why we
Yeah.
miss him so much, and why he was so important to so many comic book fans, because I bet everybody in the chat had the same experience as I did, which was encountering him when you're like 10, 11, 12 years old. And for me, he turned me into a comic book fan. And he also taught and the same thing with Steranko and Kirby. They gave everybody a level of taste. You know what I mean? If you're introduced to comics through those three guys, you know, there's some artistic sensibility that you have, that you look at these things different than a civilian does, so to
And
speak.
yes, they all added like dynamism. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, that's one of my on my want list for sure, Mike. That's a winner chicken dinner.
They veered away from traditional art to try and capture movement.
Mm-hmm. And emotion,
Mm-hmm. All
and
of it.
yeah, and energy.
You know what I
And,
love about this one? I've never seen this blue on another comic cover. It's like it looks so unique.
I like the Weiser and Smith. Sounds like a law firm I'd have
Or maybe the best one ever.
the best one ever. It's like our clients are in jail, but boy, do they have good comic books to read.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
So let me ask you, Sarah, what other avenues, because of your comic collecting, recently have you gone down?
I am right now. I've picked up some sci-fi stuff. I think I did a video on it on my channel, the Beyond the Unknown, which are all reprints, but I'm enjoying the hell out of them. I really am. And I'm actually reading a contemporary series. Magic Lasso sent me the Nubia complete run because I had read the first issue and I hated it. And but he sent it to me anyway, and he said, try again. And he was right. And I'm going to do a video about my thoughts on it, but I'll just suffice to say, I think it's a character who's worthy of the energy DC is putting into putting out stuff about the character and giving, an amazing big world to. So
Look at you, God Tank. He acted. The man executed.
oh my
He said-
God.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
He was
boom.
not playing.
No, it's like I'm here
Yeah.
to help people part with their money. I've done it for others. I'll do it for you.
I got a book here that I wanted to see if you had. Where did I put it?
And you got to give away stuff, bro.
Yeah, I know. I got to.
Oh yeah, you've got one more giveaway here.
I had a book, and I'm like, I want to see if Sarah has this. I know you have this one.
Yes. Yep.
How about that one?
Yeah. And of course, that's actually I have a really crappy copy of that one, but it's the stories are not worth it to upgrade. But just having the cover of Lois
here it
Lane
is.
marrying a gnome. I do not have that. I don't have a big collection of Batman Family, but that one
That's
is
great.
kind of on my list because of, girl
I think
fight.
it was Bub's Comics World or whatever he calls his channel nowadays that he showed that. I'm like, I want to get that.
It's an awesome copy.
I know that Magic Lasso just finished up a Batman Family run. And so, yeah, I've got stuff on my list. And I had someone kindly made a suggestion on my channel the other day about a 3-story arc from the Justice League that I didn't have, but the nice people at eBay are sending me the books. So I'm going to read them. And I call that segment, Your Wish is My Command.
Oh,
so
nice.
what do you want me to read and what do you want me to talk about? I'll just do it. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get some more names in here. Carolyn, do you have anything going on in your neck of the woods over there?
No, I'm good. I just I've been working on my like Avengers, the late 70s, early 80s, honestly, when Perez was on there. And some Iron Man. I've been focusing on Armor Wars, and also like here's just a few. Like I have this is great where Iron Man and Dr. Doom get shot back into like Camelot by Morgan Le Fay, and they have to like work together to escape Camelot.
Is that
It's
Bob
just-
Layton art?
Yeah, Bob Layton and just killer stuff like that. So I'm just working here and there. Oh man, and I've also really been focusing on my Fantastic Four in the early 100s, like 100 to 200. Been really trying to work on those. Anyways, that's it.
Okay, so we're gonna do a giveaway. We have, excuse me, superhero cookie cutters, Batman and Superman. One for you, and then one for your child. We have a Golden Age Marvel book with some Basil Wolverton art in it.
That's amazing, dude. Look at that. Oh,
It's a Joker, so it's actually DC Marvel. It's Joker, but it's Marvel. And then a big key. You got the first appearance of the Illuminati, New Avengers #7. So this could be yours. We are going to run a contest here. I got all the names. I'm going to do 3 rounds, and then the winner. It's only stateside, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mayor, you won. Just contact me on Instagram. You can't see that. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. Mayor Greenblatt. Mayor Greenblatt. You won. Contact me on Instagram. Let me know that you won the main prize, and I'll get that out to you as soon as I can.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's good.
well done.
Now, do you guys want to stick around and show some stuff?
I gotta go, man. I gotta go eat.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
you gotta
barbecue time, so you know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Show
All right,
some of your
well,
bangers.
I
But
appreciate
I gotta
you.
go. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get dinned in.
Yeah.
I'll show a little bit, but thanks for coming on. It was a blast. Man,
Thanks,
the time
Mike.
went so quick.
This was fun.
I
I like
know.
hanging with you guys. We should do Mike and the All Girl Band again sometime soon. So that would be
Yep.
great.
Definitely. Obviously, we've just shown the superior of the genders, and just keep that in mind. And
If you dare, come on
Yeah.
and live stream with us. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm very
well-
I know all about the female genders and how powerful they are.
we shall let you live for now. How about that?
Well, have a good night, guys.
All
I'm
right.
gonna stick for a little
See
bit
ya,
and show
folks.
some stuff.
Mhm.
All right.
Have fun. Take care,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Be safe.
Steve, what happened to you? Whoops. Okay, let's get Steve back first. Let me get my phone. If you guys want to stick around, I got a bunch of books to show right here. Let me get Steve back on the line. So, what do I got? I got some books here. Oh man, I just got this in.
What's up?
Hey, I kicked you out by accident.
No, I left.
Oh, you did? You can't hang around?
I gotta put my comic collection in order, man.
All right, brother. Take care. Bye. So I just got this in. I'm so happy. It is a British edition, as you can see up here, but still, it's in high grade. And I don't know. They're talking, man, my throat. I have a cold. With Roger about whether Marvel actually printed these on the same presses as the Silver Age United States, because that would just make them a variant in less a second print. All right, guys, take care. I just got a few Bronze Age I want to show, and then I'll be out of here. Oh, let's see. What do we got? We got some Batman. I just pulled some books I thought were cool. Poison Ivy cover. Later. Some more Plug. Werewolf #3. This is a cool cover by Marshall Rogers, I believe. Yeah. It's rare. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it is. Lower print run. But it seems not to be, they don't fancy collectors too much. Frank Miller. Who was picking this up when it was coming out? What's up, Tyler? You got in late, buddy. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, the one with Batman and Superman. Gil Kane. This is a great run. This is still affordable. You could pick all these issues up with him pretty cheap and decent grades. I believe there's another Gil Kane. Look at the purples on that. This one's pretty nice. Anybody want to come on, hang out, show some books? Tyler, get on here. I got to go to the bathroom. Somebody get on here. Show their books. Take care, brother. Hope you find something good. Hey, come on. Somebody jump on. I got to go to the bathroom. I just got this at a flea market a couple months ago. Oh, what did I pay for this? $38. Nice high grade copy. What do you think, Biggie? Who is it? Starlin cover. I love that background. Your kid wrangling. Hey, Gray Man, get on. Dr. Silver Age, come on. Oh, I picked this up at the same time, too, for $18. You got to get your Marvel. We see. We got Biggie in. What's up? He's driving.
What's up?
What's going on? Where you
Oh,
going?
not much. I'm taking the youngin to swing the baseball bat around a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Entertain the folks. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I got you, man. Well, guys, you see old Night Tiger. He did a pretty good show today. He did that giveaway. Night Tiger's got some good Golden Age books, I think. If you follow him on Instagram, I'll tell you what. He's got all the old-timey Golden Age books. And I get quite jealous. But, you know, I don't know where you put all the dang books there, Night Tiger. You get so many, man. I hope y'all can hear me pretty good. I would guess you can. Tell you a book I'm wanting to get is I want to get some more Tales to Astonish or Tales of Suspense. That shit that Lady Fantastic showed that Night Tiger A.O.K'd her. That was a book I'd like to get. Something like that. Those old headers are cool. I showed one on Instagram a few minutes ago. I had the first craw. Some old Kirby Monster books are the way to go, man. Too bad the one I got didn't want the Kirby cover, though. I don't know who did it. I'll do that every now and then. I'll just buy something because I think I know what it is.
All right. You have that first Eternity in Strange Tales?
I wish I did, man. Dang on it. I could have got that thing 10 different times, I think.
I know.
I can't
Who
believe
knows?
it's worth it. Did it really blow up to 400 times more than it was? Because it was like $60 a month ago.
You never know when these books are going to hit now. It's like really weird.
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably get you a copy for about $100. You try hard enough.
Yeah, I ain't going to try to get it now. I'll wait till it comes.
Yeah, you gotta wait. That's stupid.
Ranko cover.
A lot of these books. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say, it seems like that first Brother Voodoo's coming down now.
Ooh. Yeah. It's like a lot of these books don't start getting cheaper until the movie comes out. Like the first Shuri stuff. That's probably not going to be as expensive as it used to be because it's actually going to happen.
these people are making me hungry. Everyone's like, I'm not gonna come on because I gotta eat. Gray man's in bed.
They all flaked on you, man.
That's okay. I understand.
No, they, I wish I had some books to show, but I could talk about books all day.
John Byrne cover. Tigra. You got some Marvel Chillers.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You can still find these real cheap. I'll show a few more. This is like I pulled out most of my bronze stuff. I never showed my bronze very much on my channel. Ghost Rider 10. Marvel Spotlight 10. Fifth appearance. Yeah. Trippy cover. Okay, you ready for a banger?
Of course. Oh shit! No, I've never seen that one. I mean, I never had that one. I've seen it. It's beautiful.
First Solo Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it for $5. It's missing the back cover.
Oh, well, I got books like that, and it really don't bother me that much.
Nope, I can read it. It's fine. It looks cool.
Yeah, my FF12's that way.
How about some Kirby?
That's a beauty.
Esther, what is this guy? Renando or something like that?
Okay. I'm gonna get a really pretty House of Secrets from Doc. It's like the Haunted Mansion. It's around 99, or it was around when Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that's an expensive book.
But it's not that one. It's like around that one. It's a famous cover. It's a 48 pager. I'll show it to you later.
Oh, is it one of the ones where she's like running out of the house or something?
Yeah, the one where the kid is like in the Haunted Mansion, and you could see the painting in the Haunted Mansion. Looks like it's the ghosts are poking out, kind of like the Disney Haunted Mansion vibe. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It might be a Barry Windsor.
I gotta see it.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's one of the best covers of the run.
Gil Kane. Dr. Von Chilla loves his Gil Kane. Here's a banger. First Creature Commandos.
Oh, I love that book. That's one of the better keys out of that run.
They're dropping like flies. I wanted to get this one. I finally found it for I think $2.
I'll be dipped. What is it? I don't even know what that is.
Crypt of Shadows.
Okay.
It's just a cool horror cover. Looking from the inside of the skull out.
Oh, okay.
How about this one?
That one looks more familiar.
In the background, he dunks some little guy in the drink. He's dead. I think that's him, like a voodoo doll or something. I don't know. I got all these from one shop. They had a collection in. No one had gone through it yet. I pulled like 60 books. The more you pull, the more cheaper you get. So they ended up being like $2 a piece.
Night of the Living Mummy.
Dude, I just bought All-Star Comics, I think number 52. No, I'm sorry. Star Spangled Comics number 52.
Oh.
Joe Simon and Jack Kirby robot cover on it.
Okay. Always wanted one of those. Always wanted one of those.
It's this guy, he's in the foreground controlling the robot and he's torching open the safe, and in the other hand he's shooting at the Guardian with the shield, the Jack Kirby creation.
Every time I look for that book, there's only like one or two covers I could almost afford.
No, I got it cheap. It was less than 100. I think I got it for
that is cheap. That is cheap.
But the Golden Age books have dropped in the last 2 weeks. I'm finding all kinds of killer.
Really?
Yeah. Did you see?
I can believe it. I can believe it.
I just got this one right here.
Oh,
Like
Cowpuncher.
$130.
Wow.
And I paid $280 for this.
Oh, that is gorgeous. 280. That's a
eBay
still.
for 660 today in worst condition raw. So when I saw that for 280, I'm like, I didn't really have the money, but I'm like, I can't pass that up.
No.
I could flip that book pretty easy, but I'm not. I'd like to keep
What number is it? What number was that, Batman?
45.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's a Christmas cover and Batman. It's got a Catwoman story. It's got like triple key.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
I just bought yesterday for 140. Have you ever seen Rangers comics from the Golden Age?
I have. Pocan Joe collects those. He always talks about them.
Well, the cover with the girl on the horse and the nooses around her neck, pulling her back off the horse. I got that one graded, CGC Universal grade. I think it's a 4.0.
He's
for
always
100
talking.
$140.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's always talking about how number one's hard to find. I don't know if it's hard to find, but in his price range, probably.
Right. I'm starting to collect Gorilla colors covers from the DC Silver Age.
Dude,
It's
my
really
favorite. Oh, from the Silver Age. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Because you know that craze that DC, they put a gorilla on the cover and the book would sell.
Oh, there's a million of them. I think my favorite Gorilla cover of all time is what is it, like Action number 5 or some shit, where supposedly it's first Jimmy Olsen.
Right.
I love that book, man.
Oh yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah,
Dude, check this out.
that's pretty gnarly. Yeah, I've seen you post. You got that one and the other one.
Yep.
You got the third one too, don't you?
Oh no.
You don't have the Bronze Age like 20-cent one?
No. I think I have number 7.
That's weird. I would think you had that.
Nah, I passed on a number 1 for 125 and I regret it a while back.
I should have sent it to you instead of selling it. I had one, but I didn't think you needed it.
No, I don't have a Spotlight 5 or a Ghost Rider 1.
No, I'm just talking about the 3rd or 4th volume. There's another Ghost Rider because you have that one in the
90s one?
Yeah, well, I think it's like the 80s or 70s probably.
I don't have the 70s one, no.
I might be
have it,
confused.
but I don't have the first appearances.
I have to look.
Now, I do have the second volume. Roger gave me that one that got hot from the 90s. It's a glow in the dark cover. So what else do I got? So I don't know. I got a few more minutes to show some stuff. So what the heck? I just put out a haul, but I got a second set of these. So I got 2 sets.
Oh yeah, War Bonds.
I got those for $20 together, and I got these for like $13 for both of them.
Jeez, OP.
But this one's gonna go to, or this one here is going to Steve. He's got this one, but not this one. Yeah, those shockingly, you can find them cheap because people don't really know they're worth anything, and then on auction they go for a lot of money. Not a lot, but they go for quite a bit. Found this for $25. Second last issue.
Okay.
Let's see, we got 8 watching, so let's show some Golden Age. Picked up a second copy of this.
Oh, yeah.
Just a really cool cover. He's got the jewels and the fur coat over there. He got the spotlight on him.
Yeah.
This dude, I paid
Oh,
around 130 for this. Jungle Comics number 9.
ooh,
1941. No, 1940.
that's old school.
You know me, that's what I do.
Yeah,
This is your great grandpa's comics right here.
that is gorgeous. Damn, that's a big old book, boy. Good golly.
1940. Number
That would probably,
3.
that looks like it makes the Timely look small. It looks super wide. Maybe I'm wrong.
It is. Here, let me show you. Wait,
Okay.
look how wide that thing is.
It's probably tall too, ain't it?
It's about the same.
It's about the same. That is cool, man.
Yeah, it's hard to find bags for these. I mean,
Yeah.
but you got to do it. I usually, if they send me something that I buy, they usually send like an oversized Mylar, then I'll hold on to it.
I tell you what I'm gonna start doing, man, is I'm gonna get some magazine bags and use them for my top loaders. Just tape them up good.
Right. I don't like the top loaders.
I
'Cause
love my, yeah.
I usually cut the flaps off, but then it's like right even with the comic. So I'm like, no, I'll wait for a Mylar.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're talking about the same kind of top. You don't like just top
Oh.
loaders?
They have those really tough plastic ones. They have like the 2 flaps on both sides.
Yeah, those ain't the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking
Okay.
about like you would have a baseball card. like style.
Plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and only thing I don't like about them is they don't seal on top.
Right.
So you gotta, I think a magazine bag would probably be better because I just keep scratching them up, you know.
My comic shop sells these Mylites $8 for 100, so I stocked up on them a while back. I don't
That's
know.
good.
I haven't been there in a while. People are saying that supplies are running out, but Florida's a little different than the rest of the country, so I haven't checked. I haven't been to a LCS in a few months.
I'll tell you, my shop, they don't have any Silver Age bags, and they're running low on Golden Age, which I don't buy modern because they only fit one style of comic. So
Steve said you're thinking of House of Secrets 96.
that sounds about right. Yeah. It's I had a raw copy. I'm getting a slab copy soon. I'm pretty excited.
I got that. Where's my phone?
I finally got a 92, so a 96 will be nice with it. Is that it? 92, yeah, for
Yeah.
Swamp Thing. That's the toughest one. I should get some more of them, but I've had a bunch and they're pretty good. They're not the greatest horrors in the history of life to me, though. It's not something I need everything of. I'll take a few of the good ones. I tell you what I like a lot, Night Tiger, man, is Silver Age 48-page 25-cent comics, dude.
Oh yeah.
What is it about those, dude?
They got the reprints from the Golden Age.
Is that it? I don't know what it is, but I get so sucked in. Just even the price
Wow, I've
variant.
never seen this before, dude. I want this.
It's fantastic, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah,
it's expensive.
Huh?
Does it go for big money or what?
I mean, anything past mid grade is kind of expensive. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna look into that. 96.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably get your copy for like $20. You try hard enough, but if you want
There's
nice
some
mid grade.
great covers here.
Yeah.
94. I looked at getting a 94. Is it? Yeah, before. Right.
Oh
Susan?
no. Yeah.
And
I
not that I don't like it, and not that it's not really super cool, but I always look at something. If I pay a certain amount of money, I'm like, I can buy a Golden Age. Let me go look
exactly.
Look at this one, dude. I know you got some of these.
Oh yeah. I got a couple.
Number 40.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
This one I won on eBay for 50.
Yeah.
They did a restoration. They restored the corner down here all the way through the book. It's really cool. and they showed pictures on it on eBay, and so I knew exactly what I was getting. But it's like a piece of art. They put a lot of time, skill, and it looks pretty decent for what they did.
Yeah, man. People used to appreciate restoration in comics more back then, and
But check it out, the woman smoking. I love smoking women covers.
yeah.
And this is Matt Baker and Matt Baker Interiors. I don't understand
well,
why no one bid on it.
You didn't say that. You just
Yeah.
now told us. I got a buddy I just met a couple weeks ago, and he's been on my channel a couple times. His name's Matt, and he had so many Matt Bakers, bro. I'd never seen so many Matt Baker comics.
Yeah, they could get expensive though. I pick up a little great copies.
He must have pulled out 20 of them. I was like, what is going on?
Now I understand why you go live. It's much less stress than making a video and editing it and putting it up and uploading it. And
I'm getting ready for super homemade pizza. I like homemade pizza.
I do too. I was thinking about going and making a pork roast sandwich. Ooh, look who's here. What's up, brother?
Hi, Mike.
All the way
Hi,
from
Biggie.
across the ocean.
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's the mic you were talking about? No, you said Steve.
No, that's
Steve.
Paul. He's from Portugal.
Oh, okay, great.
I just picked this up.
Oh,
Let me
man.
show you this book. Okay, pull up your socks because I might knock them off.
Oh, yeah.
I paid up for this.
I seen a gorilla for a second. Am I tripping?
But look,
That's-
he's hooked
it's a
up to
gorilla,
a lie detector.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
yellow
yeah.
cover. It's a yellow cover and a gorilla cover.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it was really, it felt good getting that giant size X-Men because I'm such a Colossus fan.
Oh,
You know what I
nice.
mean?
You know you got that.
Yeah, I got that like last month.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Colossus is a fun character. It was, I always sucked that he was tied to a really expensive book. I mean, Storm and Nightcrawler too, but I just like Colossus more.
I got this one was cheap just because of this story here. So issue 1 and 2, he's the face, and then issue 3, he's his civilian identity. He's a government agent. But there's a face story in here.
Yeah.
It's the last face story in the title. Number
Holy
4 has no
smokes.
face title at all.
Look at that cape.
Mm-hmm. That comic came out post World War II, right? What year did that come out?
Yeah, 48.
Yeah, superheroes were on the out. So there's
What a
no
look.
heavy missed characters.
What a sense of fashion, dude. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
My first national comics with Uncle Sam on the cover.
You know, Doc, he said that he's not much of like an art fan or original art kind of guy, but he would like to find one of those I Want You posters, original.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool.
Macro Boy cover and interiors.
Hmm.
My first green llama.
Okay.
I got all the other llamas. I had to get the green one now.
You're kind of a I want one of everything guy, dude, right?
I just want scarce books, World War II era, Golden Age, hard to get, obscure,
Okay.
Jumbo 27.
So it don't have to be one. You can get a few. But you do
Yeah.
like having one of like damn near everything from what I could tell.
I like silver, bronze, and Golden Age mostly.
Right.
This is a cool train cover. This was like $6 on eBay.
I love battles, any of them, dude. There's like 50 different battles.
Mhm.
Joe Mealy.
Battlefront's good.
How do you say his name? Mealy? Joe Mealy?
Manili?
Mealy.
Look, where's your shoes?
This
Oh
one,
no.
But that Battlefront had had an ongoing feature. It was showing on the previous one, Combat Kelly, because the Marvel War books, most of them had ongoing features. The thing is, it didn't really matter if they had ongoing features or not, because the stories were pretty much formulaic.
Yeah.
But some of them had some interesting art.
I watched a channel called Comic Tropes. Do you watch that?
Sometimes.
He had one on Combat Kelly #9. Have you seen that one?
No.
Nope.
So in that, everyone gets killed, even the girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
I was like, cool. I found it. I found it on Amazon for $1.
Wow.
It was a pretty intense story
How did you find it for $1 though,
because it
bro?
was low grade.
Oh,
But then I found out I already had one.
But that was the 70s Combat Kelly.
So
oh, was it?
this I don't understand. So Atlas did this title.
Mhm.
Then up to this issue, Pines published one issue, and then it went back to Atlas again.
Okay.
No,
Oh, that's
Battlefront.
interesting.
Battlefront was canceled. In let me check my files over here. Battlefront was, I think, it was one of the victims of the Atlas implosion.
Yeah, but it started out the title. This is number 7 or 5 or something. But it's only one issue. It's a one shot by Pines.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder who did the cover on it.
This is John Severin.
Oh, one of the goats.
Of course, Martin Goodman was always the type of guy that had no problem picking up an expired trademark from somebody else.
Is that how it went? Then I got this in.
Popular. Oh, that looks fantastic.
It's the second appearance of Professor Supermind and his son. So basically, it's Dell's ripoff of Superman. But it's
Or
funny.
Professor X.
In one of these stories, I'm reading it. Instead of using voltage, they use horsepower to measure electricity. So it's really funny.
It looks great.
I just picked this up because usually don't find this in high grade, especially for inexpensive.
That's a pretty header.
These Silver Age girls comics were well read because their brothers were stealing them and then giving them back.
I think I found the problem with Pines' Battlefront. It came out the same month. The Battlefront #5 from Pines was the first one with that title. It must have picked up the numbering from somebody else, from something else. But it came out on the same month as Battlefront #1 from Atlas, and
cool.
probably registered the trademark before, so so Pines had to stop it.
Man, that's cool. I'm glad I learned that.
Yeah, they both came out with June 52 covers.
Judy Prom Comics. I just thought it was a funny title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is from 1948. What about these, man? These I was glad to get. These are really scarce. Holyoke, publisher.
It looks like some Tarzan stuff.
They had
There you
different
go.
strips going on in different issues.
That looks awesome.
Every time I can find these, I buy them because they're really hard to get. #1's not quite that hard, though.
Wiz, there you go. Those are harder to get than a lot of them are, right?
This book is in pretty good shape for the price that I paid for this. I can't.
Wiz is kind of a premium because they're a little older, I think.
They're the poor man Superman, the poor collector Superman.
They're the bootleg action. Looks like a solid comic.
Oh, it's all tight. It's weird because Joe bought it at a store, but most of the other stuff he was showing me, Fawcett, was overpriced. But this one was only $62.
Not brittle. Looks pretty good.
And it's like a VG plus. Because I sent Jerry a listing for one for $150 that he bought. This is a book that if you see it on 100, you got to buy it every time.
Okay.
Keep it off the market and keep that price up on it.
It's pretty.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I showed you my dick though, right? I just got
I
it.
don't know.
What did I do with it?
Room's looking good.
From that angle. Thanks. What did I do with that book? Oh man. I can't find it. Dang it. You got that one?
No, I don't have any Silver Age Shield.
You don't? I thought I see you with
don't.
Silver Age. Oh, Shield.
I have some. Yeah, I don't have Silver Age Shield. I have the first appearance of Shield.
This is what, fourth appearance?
I only got Ghost Rider 1, 2. There you go, dude. My X-Men 14 has got fire damage and water damage. And
This
it's not
had-
that.
This had a back cover of another comic on it, and I ran it.
Oh,
I ran it under the faucet and peeled it off in the press.
son of a gun. It looks about like mine, dude. Looks fantastic.
Was $100 at my comic shop.
I got mine for 20 off
You did.
eBay. I don't have that one. That one is such an important book too, dude. That one might be more important than 100, bro. I mean, not in the history of comics, but key wise, it's a big book.
What I remember from that storyline is that consequences were a bit more important in terms of story, because the Viper both debuts and dies in that storyline.
Who does?
And the Viper, she takes
Oh,
over.
okay, that's
takes
right.
over
Yeah, I
Hydra.
think it's first Madame Hydra. It's first Silver Age Bucky. It's
No, first Madam Hydra becomes Viper.
Yeah.
okay. Madame Hydra becomes Viper. It's like 2 or 3 or
Fourth
4
Bucky,
keys.
yeah.
And Rick Jones becomes Bucky. The thing is, Madame Hydra dies in those comics, and then she comes back later as Viper. And we got used to everybody getting resurrected. It was important that she died in that story because it follows the creed of Hydra. If you fail, you die, and she fails in killing Captain America, so she has to pay with her life. When they bring back those characters, they kind of lose the plot.
What number
This
is
the credibility of the storytelling from the company.
Mhm.
Like
what
when they brought
number?
Peter back. What?
What number is? I'm not even sure if it's first Norman Osborn or not. Not the first one
I don't know.
with Gwen Stacy. That book 31, but the other one where he looks like a robot and he's got like the cyborg eyeball. First Osborn.
I'm clueless.
All right, that's all right. I think it's 30, 32 or 39. So I don't know. I was just wondering if you had it.
Probably not. I gave my earliest ASM away to Surf Blue a couple years ago for his birthday. He didn't even know he had it. I sent him a Mattel football game, and he got excited about that. And so the other day, he was talking about how money was tight, and I said, "I gave you a book right now that's like $150 to $170." He's like, "What? You did?" So he had to go through his collection and find it.
Damn. I think I would have noticed.
Swamp Thing.
Oh, that's a beauty. I love that book, man. That's probably like a $300 book raw now.
Is it?
It's pretty expensive if it's in high grade.
Well, wow, it's only 614. Guys, I got to show more books. Well, it's about 2 hours since the no, 2.5. Now I see why these live shows are so long. It's
People
so
just showing
fun.
up.
Yeah, it's so fun, and you just want to keep doing it. Oh, here you go. You might appreciate this. Australian.
Oh, Are they color or black and white inside?
Black and white.
Hmm.
Do Australians have bigger hands? Why are they so tall? I like this one, Super Giant.
I wonder about the story provenance, because I know that some of the French horror magazines, they were the digestized ones. They mixed and matched. Doesn't matter which publisher they came from. They put them all together in one magazine.
Oh, I don't know. Here's one of those sparkling stars. That's a Christmas
Okay.
cover you gotta get if you can find it.
That seemed to be a very odd book, because I'm looking at the covers here on the Grand Comics database, and absolutely no normal identity. They have one comic with boxing story. Then there's something humorous. There's Western. There's the Tarzan clones.
I think it was just like an anthology book because they were normally a printer. They weren't a publisher.
Mhm.
I think once they got the permission to use Blue Beetle, they probably were making more money than they had before. And they thought, hey, let's throw out another book or something, see what happens.
Well, I gotta chase my kid around, man. It's getting pretty
All right,
squeaky
brother.
out here.
Have a good one.
I'll catch you later, Night Tiger, homie.
All right. Here's another great Christmas cover. Oh, I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is an odd series. There's some really great stuff in here, but most of it's junk. The covers, but there's some really expensive ones in there. What time is it over there?
11:17 p.m.
And what day?
It's still Sunday.
Yeah, I got this, and I didn't realize that when I got this book, how high grade it was. And now I see them all the time for the same price in like beat up copies. It's a one shot by Fawcett.
Oh.
But it's a crime comic. You know, it's got the good girl cover, damsel in distress, bondage.
Mm-hmm.
Am I boring you?
No, I'm more of a Marvel historian. Even at DC, I'm not that knowledgeable as I wanted. But all of these publishers who disappeared, everything is practically new to me, and mostly because of the way that the market operates. I may be familiar with most of the superheroes, but everything else it's just something that I'm not used to seeing. Although it's an interesting window at how the industry operated, because everybody was copying each other and trying to one up each other for shelf space.
I saw this on eBay for cheap, and I'm like, that seems like something. I looked it up to make sure it was a comic. I think it was like $20 shipped, and then it's a Gerber 6. It's a really scarce book. Comics and Adventure, America's Young Life, Teen Life. I like when they have like the date, it dates the book, you know, because they have the celebrities on the side.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Here's the publisher description on the Grand Comics database. Founded circa 1938 as the publishing arm of the Young Communist League.
Who's that?
The guys who published that Teen Life comic.
Oh, really? Well, here's one you know you're familiar with.
Of course.
These are fun, and they have some great stories. Like they write a story to teach you how to use like something. Like one that I read, I think it was the Victory Garden one. how to use the manual that the soldier is given to survive.
Mhm.
So the story is he crashes, and then as each need arises, they show you the page of the manual with what's in it, the directions, and then they in the panel they do the story him following it, and then he gets saved. It's pretty cool. Like they have like the flags, what the symbols mean, when you place them on the ground for someone to see, how to start a fire. It was really cool.
Cool.
And you're thinking of kids, he's reading this back in the 1940s, and
Mhm.
here's a Canadian comic.
3 Aces.
That's by a Anglo-American. And you also have, I believe this is Canadian too. Yeah, Superior.
Bruce Gentry. I hope that's not the leopard who's Bruce Gentry, because
I think it was a radio program, and it's got a nice Bonnet store stamp across the lettering up there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
This was $20. This is stuff that I love. I see this on eBay for 20. And in the last 2.5 weeks, I've seen an influx now of independent sellers, flea market, storage unit, yard people. And because before, for the last 2 years, it was just like My Comic Shop, Nucadia, and they were just dominating with junk on the Golden Age side. And now I'm finding all these great deals. I'm putting them on my watch list. They're sending me offers. I'm like, I don't want to spend money, so I even lowball even more, and they're taking my offers. I just bought Major Victory #2. That's coming. I bought 2 other Golden Age Batmans.
Yeah, but there's really no point in them asking too high prices for most of those comics. If they can't get rid of them in a few years, and there aren't people like you around to buy them, they're going to end up in a landfill somewhere. You know it.
You know what happened is all that COVID money ran out, so people don't have that disposable income anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They were, for the last 2 years, I was watching books go for like 20 to 50% more than retail on auctions. Thinking, what is people doing? Some books you even go and look, and you can find another copy for the same grade for similar price, but they're paying more in an auction because no one takes the time to research. That's happened to me a couple times. I buy a book and I'm like, after I buy it, let me go see. Oh man, I paid a little more than it's actually worth.
We didn't get any stimulus checks in Europe, and we have the supposed socialist governments.
Yeah, I mean, of course, everybody wants money. I mean, I think if they're going to give my money away to other countries, I would rather have it. But then again, them giving you money like that it's not a healthy psychology for your living.
No, they had to do some changes to labor laws around here because since everybody started working from home, all of a sudden bosses expected you to be available at 10 p.m. And all of a sudden, and we were paying for our we were paying for the electricity for working, and also the other thing, because we were working from home, they wanted to take we have a subsidy for lunch in Portugal because we work away from home, and now that we were working from home, they wanted to take that away, but they can't because legally they had to pay it anyway.
Man, they try to get away with.
Mm-hmm.
I drive truck and I charge everything to my company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the worst was the electricity and internet use.
Exactly. You like LB Cole?
LB Cole, yeah, I'm familiar, but I haven't seen much. Mm-hmm. The thing is, having grown up with Disney, because that's how everybody starts reading comics in Europe. Anything that's funny animals and isn't Disney, Everything looks like a second-rate copy to me.
Well, but this is L.B. Cole. He's one of the
Mhm.
top artists of the Golden
Mhm.
Age.
Well, there were a couple of exceptions that we had that we liked. There's a Danish comic called Rasmus Klump, and it's sort of a cross between it's more of a sort of a cross between a comic and an illustrated book. They don't have speech bubbles. It's like in Prince Valiant strips. All the
Right,
spoken text
yeah.
is at the bottom.
And the
But
Tarzan.
yeah. And that was also another comic for kids. It got both. They had the stories weren't. They didn't have many pages, but every book was had a spine. So they were sold in bookstores, not in newsstands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in most countries outside in Europe, outside Denmark, it's called Petsy instead of Rasmus Klump. Because some people, they with a name like that, they can sell it. They wouldn't be able to sell it to kids, especially in Southern Europe in Latin languages. It just sounds weird.
Okay, so you like puzzles because I got one for you with a publisher.
Mm-hmm.
This publisher here did, let's see, 11 reprints, all Fox comics, original covers.
Uh-huh.
You could send in $1 and get all 11, but I've never been able to track down the full list. It's called MS Publishing. I think it's called MS Distributing. Yeah, MS Distributors. And they add this on to the end of the numbering of the Fox run, but it's not by Fox. And you'll notice because Fox has the first page right here, it starts on page 2 on the reprints. And you got to add right here.
Is that one of those things that Myron Fast would put out without the rights?
No, it's not a Super Comics, not IW. Now you'll see, it's 15 comics. Here's the ad. So I've never been able to track down the list of the full 15. I have quite a few of these, and they can be pricey still. I have one that's probably retail for about around $400 to $600. I'll show you. I got up on the wall. But anyways, I've never been able to track down the list, and they don't have a price on them. So one time I may have been this book and another romance. They were both from this MS distributor. Bought them off eBay, and the seller had in the description all first prints. So when I got the books and I messaged him, I said, "This isn't a first print. This is a reprint." He's like, "Oh, I don't do much with Golden Age books," and so he sent me quite a bit of money back. So I got them really cheap.
Okay,
this was one of them, and you can see this book on eBay. This is a pretty high grade copy. I got this one up here a while back from I think Midtown Comics in Manhattan. I bought it online. And then when I really started getting into Golden Age, researching and really becoming more, more serious about it or something, I looked at this book and I was looking at it. I had it on the table and I'm like, where's page 1? And I'm like, I looked and I'm looking at the spine and there's nothing ripped out of it. And so that's when I stumbled on the reprints. But this book, Crimes by Women, it goes from, and look, it's a really nice condition. But I picked this up probably 16, 17 years ago, before the market is like today. So this book now in this grade goes for well over $500.
But it's a reprint.
It's a reprint.
And it goes for $500.
Yeah, because it's a Golden Age reprint. It was reprinted in the Golden Age.
Still,
this whole title with Crimes by Women goes for a lot of money. I found one the other day for $100, a really low grade one, because you can never touch them for less than like 300, 400. I guess it's just the guys, when they buy it, they're not thinking with their head up here. I bought this other one's a reprint too. I bought this second copy of it. Oh, where is that? This is by Ace Publishing, and it's reprints, but it's original covers. 1955.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
The jewels and the fur coat in his hand, the spotlights on him.
Yeah.
It's a really cool cover. The rest of the covers in this short run are not good at all. And I was happy to finally get the. I have been after one of these for years. They're so expensive. Another one that goes, they're usually pricey. So I'm telling you, this last 2 weeks, these prices are incredible. I forget what I paid for this. It was a little over 100, not much.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen the name Lady Luck around.
She's in Crack Comics or Smash Comics.
Mm.
This was at the flea market. I got 5 free books, or I got off. I had like a stack, and he gave me pretty much the price of the other 5 for free, and then these full price.
Mm. Yeah, that's a net order, right?
Yeah, which this was 200, and this was 150. Jungle Comics number 9.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a single digit from this run.
Huh. But did it start from number 1, or did it pick up the numbering from?
Yeah. Oh, that's the first thing I checked to make sure.
The French had a name for those Jungle Comics because everything was a copy of Tarzan. It doesn't matter how popular it ended up becoming, but they used the name Tarzanides. So everything that's a jungle comic, it's referred to like that. The most famous one, even in France, was an Italian comic called Hakim, and that lasted for over 300 issues in Italy.
Wow.
All the way started in the early 50s and lasted through the 1980s.
There's an issue of Sheena 3D by Blackthorn Publishing in, I think, 86, 88, something like that. But inside the cover and the front and the back, Iger talks about the history and how she came about.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Eisner and said, can you do a ripoff of Tarzan, because he's really popular. And Eisner said, well, I don't rip off other people. I create original stuff. So he said, well, what if we do a female Tarzan? That hasn't been done yet. So they're like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. So Iger came up with the name Sheena it's a derivative from the word Sheeny, which is a derogatory term for a young Jewish single female.
Uh-huh.
And he told Eisner, don't tell anyone where that name came from. So he was saying at one point, Eisner was so in demand and so well known, he couldn't afford to pay him anymore. He had to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eisner owned part of his studio, but he was doing so much work outside of it that he just sold his part back to him. It's pretty interesting stuff. I like to read stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, by the time Eisner started the Spirit, he was no longer affiliated with the studio. I think. Yeah.
There's another issue, Detective Comics, and I'm not sure the number. It's from, I think, probably like 82. There's a helicopter on the front, and the guy in the helicopter was kicking Batman off the leg. But there's a letter in there because I think it's a 50th anniversary issue, and there's a letter in there from I think Jerry Siegel, and he's interviewed, or I don't know if he just talks about the very beginning of Detective Comics before it came out, like months before, and what was being done, and they had been hired by what is that guy's name? The
major
colonel, yeah,
the major Malcolm Wheeler Nichols.
Do these strips for the project, and how how the Colonel like tricked them into giving them their stuff for free.
That wouldn't have been the Wheeler Nicholson, because Wheeler Nicholson got kicked out of the company by the time Action
think it
Comics
was
came around. Action Comics came around. He wasn't
like that.
Yeah, it was the
He had
Donenfeld.
some title.
Mhm.
But he said that they handed the work and they were just kids. They said, we just wanted to be in the comic.
Mhm.
We didn't know better. We handed him the work and he said something like, I'll be right back or something. And they were waiting and waiting and they ran out. They couldn't find him. He went out the back door with their work.
Because even in the 1930s, the concept of other media adaptations and ancillary rights, it was not something that a creator would know, no matter
Right,
how
yeah.
educated they would be. Because
Exactly.
even adapting literature to cinema was comparatively rare. You know, imagine comics, which were not well seen, being adapted into radio shows and movies. I get there was probably no expectation of it. So given the way the rights,
and they sued because in the contract they couldn't use anything outside the company, like the print media. And so they started the radio show and then they weren't getting any royalties. And so they sued. And what happened, because they didn't have the resources to have good lawyers, they just negotiated a better contract. Basically, they gave them a raise to be quiet.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do something in the next fossils. I'm going to go look for Italian covers of Disney comics that were written by Jerry Siegel. Because in the 60s, nobody was giving Siegel the time of day, and he ended up writing comics for the Italian Disney studios.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Here's speaking of Disney, I can't see these books still. You can find them in high grade for like $5, and I'm thinking, man, people are sleeping on these.
Yeah, it's amazing that you can find them in high grade, because those being the comics that were meant for kids, you just know that they're going to write on it.
those low grade ones that probably fell apart already.
Yeah,
but you go in my comic shop here, and I see them all the time. And when I see the giant ones that have like reprinting the classics, like American Folklore, stuff like that, I grab them for $5 or $6. Here's is this a Brit? This is British.
Spellman, yeah. What was the name? Alan Class.
Alan Class.
Yeah.
I just saw that on eBay and I'm like, oh, I gotta have that. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, Ken Worthing's been showing a lot of his Alan Class collection.
Yeah, I watched it. Is that the guy from Britain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those Alan Class comics, they kept using old science fiction horror names on the anthologies, even when they were doing superheroes.
Yeah.
And some of the backup stories didn't come from Marvel; they came from Charlton.
I know those; they're fascinating. Do you watch Mark Oldroyd?
I don't know him.
He's from Britain also, and I think he did video like early last year. He actually bought some plates from the Alan Class issue. I think it was a cover with Spider-Man.
Yeah. Ken said that Alan Class is still alive. He's probably in his 80s. But if he's still alive now and he was publishing those comics in 1962, he must have been doing that pretty young. He probably was a great entrepreneur. So it would be fascinating if I could have the chance to interview him.
There was a comic I had years ago in my collection. It was, I can only surmise that it was remainder issues, like 3 of them, and they put an original cover around it. And it came from Britain. And for years, and back when I got it, we didn't have Google and all that. So I couldn't really, so I was trying to get information on it. I could never find information on it, but it was the coolest thing. It had this coolest Batman cover, and it had 3 issues in there, obviously, that were printed by DC. So I can just surmise they had remainder issues and they were trying to sell them or something. You ever heard of that one?
Purple Claw. No.
Mignon, I think, publisher. As far as I know, that I think they only did 4 titles.
Huh.
Let me
Interesting.
This had a big sticker on it for years. And a couple months ago, I just took the steamer, steamed it, got it soaking wet, and it came right off. I believe it's Mignon from 1952. Wait, is that right? 53, January 53. Mignon Publishing.
Hmm.
New York City. Yeah, it's a cool book. One you can't buy them cheap anymore. You could get these around $50 back when I got them like 4 or 5 years ago. There's actually a reprint by IW too, and I got a hybrid copy of that one.
Yeah, there it is. Minoan Publishing. Oh, there seemed to be an name for Toby Press. What is? Yeah. No, it's called Toby, but it's not related to Toby Press. Shared address with the publisher Graphic Information Service. But they seem to do a lot of reprints. I see a lot of El Cap here. Felix the Cat. So if they were publishing original characters, must have been a short-lived experiment because they seem to be making more money out of newspaper reprints.
I mean, isn't that the case? Marvel today makes more money anytime they reprint anything in the bronze or silver. It sells more than any other comic.
Mm-hmm.
This was a cool find. $20 at my comic shop here in town.
Like at Western. Mm-hmm.
I left it. I actually left it, and then I started seeing it on eBay for more money, and I'm like, I better grab that. $20. I didn't see any less than like 50 when I was on eBay. I think that's Bob Powell cover.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't look like Ayers.
No, it doesn't.
I like this McAvoy cover.
Yeah. Yeah, you think it's all silly, but there's some very interesting cover designs, especially by the end of the run.
You see the shadow right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy, he's a classic artist. Look at the coloring in it. It's got all the elements. It's got horror, suspense, superhero, winter cover. That's a book you look at and go, I got to get one of those.
Definitely.
This is some Kirby right here. Early crime and headline. What number was it? I think it might have been 23 that started the crime. 24, I don't remember. It was the Junior Rangers before that. More coal.
All right.
He likes to use. I like to use his use of colors. Oh yeah, I just bought Star Spangled Comics number 52. It's a Joe Simon, Jack Kirby robot cover. It's really cool. There's like a guy in the foreground with the controls, and the wires running to it. It's trying to cut open the safe, and the other hand he's got Ray or something, and it's shooting at the Guardian, and he's blocking it. He's jumping in the air. What is it? The Guardian and the Kid Commandos or something? I don't know. Some kids that are with them.
Beware.
Zombie cover. Here's a robot cover. I just got a Plastic Man with a shark cover. It's coming. This is what happens when you look at the Gerber guide and you're like, man, can I find this book? And so this one was like a Gerber 6, and they had it on eBay for $20. It's number 2. There's only 2 issues, and it's the hardest one to get. I love the Western romance crossover genre comic books. I think they're just so cool. They're just so nichey and weird. I think this is Don Heck cover.
Yeah, that was a Don Heck strip. That's one of the titles that got cut out in the Atlas implosion. They still published one story as inventory during the months that they had the shop closed.
I found this at a flea market, but this is a pretty scarce book.
Uh-huh.
It's by, who is this by? St. John's? No, Farrell. Publishing. So what's the deal? Is it Farrell and Ajax 2 different companies?
I'm really not sure.
Or I thought maybe at one point they were separate and then they combined. Here's a cool one. Christmas cover. Super Snipe. Kid with the most comic books in the world. They did a comic book about me. This is from 1937. A 6 in the Gerber.
The comics.
This is one of the first comic books on the newsstand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those look like comic strips.
Oh yeah, it's all reprints. Remember, there wasn't really much original continuity until Superman. Here's an IW.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. These are reprints, and people want to ask good money. And if I find them in high grade for $25, I'll buy it. So, what do you do? Are you an IT guy?
No, right now I'm doing I'm doing customer service. I used to be a journalist, but
Okay.
customer service pays better than being a journalist nowadays.
Yeah, I hear you.
I've been trying to get into marketing, but without any actual experiences in the business, in your 40s, they're not really interested in you. They want kids off college with ideas.
Yeah, that's the problem. Here's the one. I bought this, and it had holes in the cover. You open it up, you can see it's like a Sith. So they gave me my money back.
Mm.
But that's cool. It's readable. I love stuff like this. It's stuff like this I don't want to let go. I mean, if someone is willing to trade some other stuff, I can see it. But other than that, like just giving it away, it's like hard.
Mm.
That newer stuff, I can just take it. Super Snipe. This is a fun comic. I've read it before. It's done really, really well. And the kid, he basically goes around town. He's like a little rascal. Tries to help, wants to be a superhero, and he sees somebody in trouble. He imagines it different, like it's on a grand scale, like he's Superman.
Mm.
So he does whatever, and he gets in trouble, or he breaks stuff. Then there's a girl who's like his arch enemy, and somehow when she like gets away with everything and never gets blamed, and he gets blamed for everything. It's a really fun comic, and you can find them cheap. It's one of those treasures of the golden age.
Glittering Glow.
And then you got your Looney Tunes. Your Don Winslow. A scorpion in a spider's web. I guess they thought no one would notice. Here's iconic.
Ah, yes, the Lone Ranger. You know, the Brazilians used to market the Lone Ranger as Zorro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? And by the 1970s, whoever got the rights to Zorro started marketing them Zorro, the real one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That kind of stuff's cool. I was happy to get one of these. These are pricey books. I think because it's the Bug Chew right here, or whatever it is. But you got the Nazi sub. You got the Woman is in Bondage. Superheroes Coming In. Just a really weird title. That's the stuff I like to find like this. And other people, well, people are looking way over here for everything. I'm over here looking. They're Marvel keys and big books.
Yeah. The history kind of gets lost, and as much as a superhero fan that I am, looking at the history of comics from a superhero lens, it's just wrong. All of the other stuff was equally, if not more important, and for longer periods of time than superheroes. And the fact that we're just focusing on keys, on continuity, that's because there's a small niche of us that's really interested in this stuff but doesn't pay attention to the other, and we end up losing. There's a lot of especially some of those publishers that put out some of the comics that you had, like Ace Publications. They were not around in the 1940s. They missed out on the superhero glut, but they published other stuff. I remember when I was much younger, still on the early days of the internet, Jess Nevins used to have a dictionary of all the superheroes that were published during the Golden Age, and that allowed me to find out about publishers that I didn't know existed. But publishers that didn't have superheroes, they were not on the list, and I just didn't know. I was not familiarized with the time when the romance comics and the Western comics and the horror and the crime, they were the biggest thing on the newsstands, and those comics did not have ongoing features. So we don't remember those characters because there were no characters to remember. It was just about the stories.
Exactly. Like Blue Beetle, I read a lot of that Blue Beetle I got from the 40s. It's so terrible. The art, story, but then they'll have other features that'll be like drawn really good and have a great story. The Blue Beetle, it's always really bad.
Yeah. Before stuff like Read Comics Online showed up, about 15 years ago, I saw there was an issue of Crime Buster that a scan that I got my hands on. And I was starting reading that. I think it was from 1948 or 49, because it was still Crime Buster. They had not turned him into the heart you want to be from the last years. And I was looking, man, the story is here is pretty solid, and so is the art. I think those guys who started it all in 39-40, by the time they got back from World War II, they had finally morphed into the professionals that we knew they would become. And so that, even though it doesn't have the famous, well-known characters, those stories from 1947, 48, 49, 50, 51, they are much better than the early stuff that we like to call the Golden Age.
Right.
And unfortunately, those comics end up becoming lost, and we don't read them, and we don't study them, and we don't pay them the attention that they're due.
There is some stuff. I mean, like Mandrake the Magician. I was reading that in Magic Comics, and I wanted the cliffhanger was so good. It's like, man, I want the next issue. I actually had it, but I forget who. Lee Falk, does he write that?
Yeah, he write that, and the artist was Phil Davis.
He knows exactly what elements he needs at the last panels and want you to continue to on.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the Phantom and Mandrake were probably the best known American adventure characters / not quite superheroes around the world, because not everybody got the rights to publish Superman or Batman. Right. The easiest stuff to get was what came out in newspapers. And one thing I think the way that some publishers operated, they went to the printers where they published those newspapers comics. They either got the plates and
Keep talking, 'cause I got to go to the restroom.
and they repackaged them as they repackaged them for magazine publishing. They were black and white magazines, so stuff that would come out 1 or 2 strips a day on the inside the newspaper. Those magazines, they would simply get the stuff. Not only Phantom Man Mandrake, but also Flash Gordon, Big Ben Bolt, Secret Agent X9. That thing was very popular in some European countries. We used to love Secret Agent X9 in Portugal. I keep finding old Secret Agent X9 in some black and white Portuguese magazines. And that was definitely
Read those
a
strips
favorite.
in there. They're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I got an All-Star Comics Golden Age from 47, like $5. It was all bent, and so I just brought it home and pressed it. But then I read it. The All-Star, like the Justice Society, the story was awful. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was like I just almost like wanted to stop reading it and just look, just to see my favorite heroes, even though the depiction was really not good.
Mm-hmm.
But the backup story was really good. It's like, what's that happening?
Yeah.
People know they're going to read it because maybe they're the stars. They're popular. So people, they're going to read it. Don't worry.
Mm.
Do a good job on the backup one because we don't know if they'll read that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the other character is not as well known, and they got to make sure that people is that the Black Condor?
Yep.
Nice.
Lou Fine Art. This was cheap, man. It was like $138. This book goes for more than that raw normally.
Okay, nice.
Molly the Model, Don Q. Man, I want to crack it open. It does look nice in here, but I want to read it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Slabbing may be good for stamps and sports cards, but not for comics because the real important stuff is inside. You gotta crack it open.
So I got another. Oh, wait a minute. So we were talking about the Phantom.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second to last issue, really scarce.
Right.
And I had the last issue, but I sold it to my friend.
Mm.
It was a little bit more beat up, and the cover wasn't as cool. This is underwater cover. These are really hard to get, really hard. Have you heard of this?
Funny Man, I think so.
Joe Siegel or Jerry Siegel
Right.
and Joe Shuster.
Yeah, that's the thing they came up with after they were kicked out of DC, just to show that they could create another famous character, and unfortunately not the.
This is a Gerber 7. It's really scarce. Number 1 through 3 is not that scarce, but 4 and 5 and 6. Very hard to find. This showed up on eBay, just popped up because I'm always checking new listings constantly. 40 less, like $35.
I wonder,
No brainer.
Are those in the public domain? They look like the sort of stuff that Guandana Land could publish.
Possibly. I picked up a second set of these. I was going on My Comic Shop new listings, and they had Looney Tunes listed, like all new listings. So I went through until I found these. War Bond and the President's Letter to the American people to buy more bonds.
Uh-huh.
But I got these like 2 months earlier.
Ah.
Yeah, these go for, I've seen them on auction this week for almost $60 for this one. These, I got them on My Comic Shop for 10 and 8 and really nice shape. My Comic Shop is incredible. I'll get books and they'll say it's 0.5 and I'll get it and I can't find nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, in those comics, the way those characters advertised buying war bonds and helping the war effort looks a lot more preachy than the cartoons, because the way that they talked about World War II in the Looney Tunes cartoons, they were a little bit subversive, a little bit jokey. Like when Bugs Bunny jumps off. I remember one where Bugs Bunny jumps off a train, and I almost forgot the government doesn't want us to do any non-essential traveling.
Yeah. That is funny. That's funny. That's what I like about like Looney Tunes from the Golden Age and Disney. They actually capture the personality in the character while they're writing it. Because I'll be reading Disney comics and I'll just start laughing out loud, and it feels just like when I see them on the cartoons. They have the same personality. I read a Marvel book. I read Miss Marvel not a couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, #1 issue, and it was like every character in there was the same, no personality. It was just dialogue. It's like get to point A to point B, but that was it. That's all you. There was no personality to any of the characters. They were all the same. Because I'll do that. I'll switch dialogue when I'm reading to see if it works or not.
Yeah. Even on the Disney stories that were made in Europe, the point was that those characters need to be recognizable. The stories need to make sense with, even if each story is self-contained. The personalities need to make sense, and there are ways to write Uncle Scrooge, for example, that they need to follow the entire writing scheme, the way that it was set up by Karl Barks. So
I don't do that because I read an issue of Kazoo from Charlton from the Flintstones.
Yeah,
it was awful. It was really bad, and so the fact that I think it was the first issue that I didn't want it because it was. I just couldn't believe that. I think I could write a good comic, and I haven't wrote one ever, professionally. But to make somebody at least want to read the book and have fun, but it was like really bad because I remember it so much. So I have Flintstones and stuff. So I'm doing the mystery boxes. I'm like, okay, those are all out. I'm not even going to read them because if they're anything like that, I don't want to read them.
Yeah. We had stuff on the stands coming from Brazil. Even if after those comics were canceled in the United States, the Brazilians at a children's comic studio, they not only produced some Disney comics, but they kept on making new Little Lulu, for example. And there's a lot of Brazilian made Little Lulu that people don't know about.
I have the drug issue.
No,
you know about that one?
No, Little Lulu.
Just bought it. Yeah. It's from 1954 or something, 55. She sees a sign on a billboard, and so she goes home, cuts off her doll's hair, and smokes it in a pipe, and trips out. She's walking through, bumping into stuff, and they're making the whole pictures like it's. I found out about it from DS Comics on Instagram. I think he's on YouTube too. And he posted pictures. I'm like, I was on the lookout for it. I paid probably right around what it goes for. I didn't get a deal, but I was really wanted to have one. I don't know where it is right now. I'd bring it out. I did show it on my channel and on my Instagram. But yeah, she smokes her doll's hair. I think it's 4-color 165. She on the cover. She has a little white dog with spots, and she has spot remover. So that's how you know it. Yeah, if you ever see that, grab it.
I don't think that story got published in foreign markets.
And Dell said they don't need the Comic Code Authority because they're family friendly. So
yeah, but even so, for example, the French had their own Comics Code Authority, which was actually run by the government, and it started in 1949, so it predates the American Comics Code Authority. So it was run by the government because the Catholic Church wanted it, but so did the Communist Party. So it was an unholy alliance between two enemies, the Catholic Church and the Communist Party to prevent kids from reading decent comics. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Of course, nothing that could resemble homosexuality, but no girlfriends either. So it got even weirder.
No girlfriend or what?
Yeah, the heroes couldn't have girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it incentivized premarital sex.
Okay. That's fascinating stuff. Oh, I got this one the other day for like $10. No one bid on it. I figured, what the heck? It's from 1944, 43.
Mm-hmm. Super Comics. Okay. Can you read the text on top?
It says Dick Tracy, Smitty, Tiny Tim, Harold Teen, and Willie Winkle.
Okay.
So all reprints, probably. 1943. What the heck? And they sent it overnight, so it got here right before 4th of July, which was, I was shocked. I got this from Jesse Simon when we went up to New York.
All Flash.
Another one, that Flash story is really awful.
Mm.
Even look at him on the cover. He just looks like a. But you know, it's the iconic of it. This one looks cool though. Bondage cover.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I care. I know a lot of people care about that. These early ones are super hard to get. Jesse had one for sale, but I just didn't want to. I couldn't pay the money. It was expensive, like a single digit. That's when his grandfather was doing the art. All right, brother. Well, I'm going to let you go.
No problem. It's midnight over here.
Have a good night. Thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate learning all that stuff.
No problem. Yeah. It's important for me to break the divide between America and Europe. There's a lot of stuff out there that I like to show off, and if there was more of an interaction between the European and the American market, Western comics would be a lot better than they are now on both sides of the Atlantic, and we would not be under attack from manga.
Yeah.
But there's always some hope.
I agree. Well, at least we have our back issues.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a good night, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Mike. See you later.